Koinichi. Oh, wait, where'd the sound go? Oh no. There we go. Koinichiwa, everybody. Koinichiwa. Hope everyone is having a good time. I was a little late because I was taking a quick shower. It's really hot, chat. I was like sitting around here and then just like waiting for stream, and it was like 85 in my room. Ooh. How are you today? I'm doing alright. A little bit worn out. Real quick, thank you so much for all the gifted memberships earlier in chat. Buns and Berries. Okoiri, thank you for joining the membership. Welcome, welcome. And then, Not Your Cupcake. Thank you for the gifted memberships. Thank you, thank you. Alright, chat. Today. Yeah, right? It's getting really hot. I had like a distaste, a dislike for summer heat. Oh, I too am tired. It's gonna be over 100? No. 104? That's terrible. No, I can't do that. Absolutely not. So yeah, I just took a quick shower, try to get a little bit cooled off before the stream. 115 in Texas? No. No thank you, that's terrible. I would not be able to handle that temperatures that high. Wait, I think that might be a little loud, isn't it? Yeah, a little bit lower. There we go. Aylin, thank you for the super chat. Should be the coins were too nice on my birthday, made me cry several times. I am just a sparkly tsundere. Thank you for helping me find friends. Ah, I love to hear that. It's really nice to know how friendly the kois have been to each other. So thank you, thank you. And thank you for the super chat. I was pretty warm today, coming out with the fact there's a bunch of smog and smoke from the fires. Ooh, please stay safe. If you have the chance to, and you're like able to afford it, getting like one of those box fans and then like a whole bunch of air filters can really help. As someone who has survived through lots of those like smoky wildfire situations, it's very important to make sure that you like filter out all the soot and smoke in the air around you. Yeah. The air purifiers, yeah. I've been like super lazy, and whenever that happens, I have like a box fan and like box fan filters that I use, because I was looking at like proper air filters, and they were like really expensive. I think they were like $200-$300, and it was like remarkably expensive. And you can just go and get the what is it? The air filter and the box fan itself for like much cheaper than that. But yeah. Apple pie, Hokoiri. Thank you for the birthday. Thank you. Still remember the wildfires in California. Yeah. Good air filters, the BTs are really expensive. Yep. This is why I just go and use a box fan. I think the only thing you have to pay attention to is like the filter. Like there's a number on the filter. I forget what the thing was, but they recommend you have a certain quality of air filter in order to get rid of all the particles because they're very small. But yeah. Happy birthday, thank you. Thank you. Alright chat, today we're going to continue through the community projects, but we have finished the memento board and we'll be switching over to... Ooh, we're switching over to the mystery board this time, chat. Ooh, got the eerie wind in the background. Yeah. Actually, speaking about the birthday, because Mana-chan is like telling me to do this every single time. If you would like to purchase the birthday merchandise, it features a mug, some magnets, and a really pretty acrylic with artwork drawn by my very mama. you can go ahead and check out the links down below in the description, and you'll be able to see those. The acrylic, also, if you collect all of them, comes with a very special message written by yours truly. Yeah. Oh, and their voice packs too, yes, true. I keep forgetting about my own merchandise. Ryan, thank you so much for the super chat. Can't believe I missed all your other birthday streams. Happy birthday. Stay cool and stay hydrated. Thank you. Thank you so much for the magenta super chat. Thank you, thank you. Yes, there are 2 versions of the voice pack. Because I think Mana-chan was like, hey, do you want to record this? And I was like, alright, cool. And then we had 2 versions. So I recorded both, and both got included. So yeah. That is like my one mandated advertisement for the birthday merch per stream. But yeah, thank you. Where's the link? It's down below in the description. Alright, chat. We have a lot of stories to go through today. We have a lot of stories, so let us not postpone, delay. Let us not delay. Let us hop into the rest of the stories. Ooh. So the first one we have here, it looks like a corner of a building, but with like splotches of paints. I'm not sure. We'll see. The Blue Menace Around Us, a Utopia tabloid story. Ooh, nice. Artist Eerie and writer Semi-Luminary. Thank you. So it shouldn't take as long. Hopefully. But yeah, I had to dig so far to find visuals of your merch. Oh no. Okay. I tried to like keep a copy of it on the on my schedule tweet. In one of the replies, I have it along with the schedule art credits, but I'll try my best to keep promoting it. But yeah. All right, the Blue Menace Around Us. Here we go. Oh, Natural Cupcake, thank you for re-upping the membership. Hokoiri, several head pats for the birthday boy and all beloved Koi that I'm so happy to have met. Love y'all. Thank you. Have you ever wondered about those blue rings around the tops of buildings here in Utopia? Or about those blue lanterns seen in pictures of Zenokuni? Well, wonder no more. Your ace reporter, Corin Whitley, has the scoop on the weird and spooky origins of this blue phenomenon. I, Corin Whitley, have long wondered, why blue? Why here in Utopia? Why elsewhere like in Zenokuni? Well, now I have an eyewitness report of the conundrum, and its unsettling resonances should shock you to your very core. According to the Paradise resident Paltria Gore, I was walking down the street one day and saw a man bending down to inspect one of those glitchy blue edges on the street corner at Flora and Dawning, you know. And, like, he reached down and touched it. And, like, his hand, it became blue. Blue like the glitch. And when he pulled away in surprise, the glitch, like, jumped onto him too. Then the blue in his hand traveled up his arm, and the man started writhing. The blue just kept spreading and spreading up his whole body until he was all blue and corrupted and glitchy. He was all a-twitching and a-writhing on the ground a bit, and suddenly there was a crackling noise, and he just collapsed into the blue mist. And the blue mist flew up into the sky and was collected by one of those weird roof things that you always see around Paradise. You know the ones. I went to report that to the Weird Adventurers group, the Tempest Guild, but... oh no. Sorry for, like, sneezy chat. Oh, wait, give me a minute. Okay, oh good. Okay. Oh, where was I? Oh, when I arrived, there was a man with a blue hand, and I didn't want to be part of that awful experience again, so I left without even making a report. You have to be careful these days, explained Madame Gore. To check up on the story, your ace reporter visited Mr. Josuiji Shinri of Guild Tempus and inquired about his mysterious blue hand. Mr. Josuiji claimed that his blue hand had nothing to do with the glitching menace, but instead has to do with personal reasons from his origins in Zenokuni. I have my doubts though. What is he covering up? How can he be so calm in this terrible threat to our very existence? So there you have it. Are you missing a loved one? Do you know someone who is far too invested in the mystery of the glitches or corruption? Look no further than the blue rings in the sky. Ooh. No sneeze taskaru. Eerie. I wonder what those are. Suspicious. Thank you for the story. The blue menace around us. Artist Eerie and writer Semi-Luminary. Thank you. I would love to get like proper like resources and assets about the world, just like Elysium in general, so that I could share them with chat. But Staff-san keeps saying no. You don't get to have a chance. Like, we're not going to give those to you. And I was like, but why? Are we not supposed to know? And they wouldn't answer. So it is as mysterious to us as it is to you, chat. Maybe we will never know. That also means I can just come up with anything, really. If they're not going to tell us what the official canon thing is, that means we can just make up our own things, right? And then all we need to do is make sure we flash not canon on the screen a couple of times. Alright. Next one, chat. Make your own canon event. Oh my god. Mana-chan's like... Staff-san's like getting really mad at Mana-chan and telling Mana-chan to bonk at me. And then Mana-chan's like, no. This is Shinri's canon event. I cannot interfere. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should. Maybe I should do that. I'm gonna ask Mana-chan if I'll get bonked, or if she'll get bonked, if I just like go rogue and just make up stuff. Alright, this next one, the Nukeo. I wonder what this one is gonna be about, chat. Looks very familiar, is what I'll say. A romantic text log. Artist Mobo. Writer Arkia. Thank you. Let's enjoy the art again real quick. Oh, it is cute though. Kunti-chan on there. Very cute. Alright. Oh, it looks like it's a message sent to Hannah. Thanks for guiding me through the swamp. I was so lost. No problem, Shinri. I was only doing what I love, and thanks for collecting all that trash while you were here. No problem. It was kind of gross. People have no respect for the environment. Water is such an important resource, even in swamps. I hope you come back soon. I need to give you a proper reward for your help. I'll definitely be back. Still more to explore of Indonesia. Got a birthday celebration coming up, though. Oh, happy birthday. I'll have something extra special for you when I see you again. Oh, and if you see anyone dumping in that swamp, let me know, and I'll... Interesting. Deal with them? I can't read the text on the top. It's like all small and squiggled out. For context, Hana is a hantu air, an Indonesian water spirit that makes terrible things happen to people who pollute water sources. Maybe doing environmental work will mean she does good things. Aww. Cute. I can read it? I can't actually... Wait, let me see if I can zoom in close enough to read it. On my side, at least. No, it actually just looks like squiggles. I don't think they're actual letters. It looks like squiggles. I wonder what Hannah means by deal with them. Ooh, spooky. Oh, the Zalgo font? Possibly. Ah, Eerie. Wait, so is that Hannah? Hannah? Cute. This was a romantic text log. Artist Mobo. Writer Arkia. Thank you. Yes, no pollution, chat. Do not pollute waterways. Next one. We have a missing sign? Something. Not really sure what I'm looking at here. It looks way too glitchy and broken to read. Reward of $500. Oh, cat missing. Last seen near the something. Call a number. Interesting. Oh my god, chat, look. Look at the little pin. Do you see the pin? It's a duck. Oh, it's a duck and its left wing is blue. It's so cute. It has like the koi color patterns too. Oh, that is so cute. Adorable. Super cute. I want to know what's in the back. Is this missing something turtle? Is this turtle, right? Running back in the dark. Artist, Glee. Writer, Suzu. Thank you for the really cool, glitchy, missing poster and artwork. Thank you. 00. Start of recording. Hello? Hello? Testing. This feels stupid, but my roommate at the academy used to talk to that stupid duck all the time whenever he was stuck on some of his equations. Person sighs deeply. I don't have a rubber duck, so I don't have a rubber duck, so myself alone will have to suffice. Chair squeaks loudly as something heavy is plucked down on top. I feel like... I don't know. Should I even? They didn't hurt anyone yet. Chair squeaks loudly. There is something about the pets around us. Their eyes, their behavior. No, it's okay. Let's go back from the start, piece by piece. He said it was better if he pretended to explain to someone who knew nothing, and a duck doesn't know anything about math. Sounds of someone taking deep breaths. I live right around the corner of a shelter. Plenty of abandoned and lost pets, but a decent amount of returns to the owners over time. I work there part-time a few times a week, pop in to notice that there was a new arrival before it got adopted out or returned to their owners if found. The first one was a cat. Adorable. The kind you'd see in a poster pet for bite-sized content farms. And that's why I didn't notice at first. Some cats have yellow eyes, yeah? I still remember playing with it without care right up until I had to leave, and it really looked at me. I don't know how to describe it. It wasn't evil, nor was it malicious, like that damn parrot laughing after managing to take a bite of someone. But it wasn't even begging me not to leave with puppy eyes. It just, I don't know. That's the ninth one I managed to match up with the Lost and Found poster. They were all within the radius of the town. I thought I was overreacting at first, doing this to convince myself there was no correlation. Yet, they all form a ring around that stupid park. Plastic wrapper crinkles loudly. Some of them are indoor pets, so there's no way they could have gone to the park either. Who would leash and walk a turtle in the size of your hand? The wooden surface bangs loudly. Silence. 4 days ago, we got 2 of them. Yesterday, we got 3. I didn't go to work today in fear of how many I had to look at today. Pen clicking incessantly. Honestly, if the owners weren't miraculously finding them a couple of days later, I'd be worrying about our space constraints. I see their eyes everywhere. When I'm outside, when I'm locked in my room and the blinds completely closed, I scroll endlessly the listing for lost pets in the area. It doesn't harm anyone. The owners of the first pet I recorded are still alive with no freak accidents, and the cat was staring outside by a window when I made the excuse to go the other way. Its eyes were back to normal green. Just what does it want? What am I missing? What do you want from me? Ooh. Eerie. Pet Possession? I'm not sure if it's possession. Maybe, I don't know, like the number of lost pets being missing, but being found again. I don't know. Spooky, spooky. Thank you so much for the story. Running Back in the Dark. Art by Gui and written by Suzu. Thank you, thank you. I want to try something like this, but with like sound effects. Oh, but I want to add like, oh, if I highlight the music goes away. I want to like do sound effects to accentuate the reading. That'd be really cool. I know Susie was inspired by a real-life artist who collected lost pet posters from around the world. Oh, interesting. I wasn't aware that there was like an artist who collected those, but that's really neat. I guess in a way it is a form of art. Ooh, but thank you. Oh no, the music. Next one, Kazoku Mart. I have a feeling I know what this one is. Is this about fried chicken? I swear, this is about fried chicken. It's the same thing, like playable noise to click on while reading. Yeah, that'd be really cool. Alright, Kazoku Mart. Oh. Of course, it's this one. Artist Nan, writer Nan, both writing and the art too. It's really cute. I love this art. I miss going to convenience stores in Japan. I want to go back, chat. Take me back. Oh man. All right, here we go. This story is popular among night shift workers in a crowded city of Zenokuni Country. Past midnight, a tall male figure came to a convenience store. It was around 2 a.m. when the air is coldest and the streets appear liminal. The sound of low hiccups can be heard, the smelling of grape-flavored liquor, the popular brand. A typical drunk person in need of a midnight snack, you'd think. This stranger would be the only customer for that hour. He came to the counter and looked next to the clerk at the glass display filled with fried chicken. It is midnight, but since it's a 24-hour store, they made sure to always have a lot of the chicken stocked up, especially the popular flavors. He gestured to the clerk to place his order, refusing to say a single word. Still, the employee behind the counter understood the hand motions. They followed his gestures and began preparing his request. Fried chicken thighs. One regular, one spicy. The employee made sure. Will that be all? The customer nodded. Alright, that'll be... In the middle of their sentence, the man already brought up the exact amount of money the clerk was about to say. The clerk stood there, bewildered, but they quickly switched their manner to say a proper thank you. The man took his fried chicken and nodded again for the last time before he left. Little did they know, the clerk just shared the same encounter with what their colleagues have or will experience. A few days later, the man came to the store again, showed up at the same time, and bought the same thing. And just like last time, he already prepared the exact change for 2 pieces of fried chicken. And so too, on the next few days, and the days following after that. He was not seen at night. Someone would say he showed up at another convenience store. And yes, he would be seen at the same hour, asking for the same things. This strange man's behavior seemed to be rather repetitive. In fact, he seemed to have built some sort of habit around the store clerks. If they saw the figure of a man entering their store at 2 a.m., it must be him. Oh, you're here. They would start preparing as usual. He appears to have intrigued the clerks. Not in a negative way, of course. Actually, if you would ask the employees, they would say that the man seems pretty chill. But, aside from his fondness of the food, there's little we are able to conclude from his actions. Why does he only show up around 2 a.m.? Why does he never say a word? How does he memorize the exact change needed for 2 fried chickens at different stores? And would he be open to suggestions if there was a new chicken flavor introduced? Nevertheless, his presence brings amusement to those working the graveyard shift, so they wait for their mysterious customer's next visit. Oh my god. This is gonna be my legacy, isn't it? Subarashish Okoidi, thank you for re-upping the membership. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for reading my story, reading my writing. Also, I'm sorry. Oh, it's all good. Thank you for writing it. And the art, it's super cute. Ah, the art's so adorable. Man, now I want fried chicken again. Remember how good it was back then? I bet you it's still good. Man, this is so cute though. Thank you so much for the artwork and the story. Thank you, thank you. They have like a special paper like pouch for the chicken that comes pre-perforated, so that as you're eating the chicken, what you could do is you can tear the pouch along the middle, like horizontally, and it opens up more of the chicken that you can eat. And like, it's just so convenient. It's amazing. The family chicken, yeah. Yeah, I wish I got chicken for the pizza. Man, I could also go for some pizza too. Karaage, yeah. Sorry, my throat is, there's something stuck in my throat. Alright, next one. Chicken after drinking is peak. Chicken during drinking and after. Just all the fried chicken. Oh, it's so good. It's always the little things, yeah. Okay, the next one is this VCR tape. Or no, not VCR. VHS tape. With like a, it looks like a seal, maybe? Family chicken, yeah. Happy birthday, thank you, thank you. Alright, chat. This one. Murder and mystery at the local convenience store. Utopia tabloid story. Ooh, another tabloid story. The old days of the VHS. Hey, someone, it's still around, right? It's not ancient technology. Artist Lela? Is it Lela or Leia? Writer Semi-Luminary. Let's enjoy it. Look at the art again. Ooh. They haven't made VHS players in years. No. My Kokoro. My aging Kokoro. Here we go. Your favorite intrepid reporter, Gershwood Hale, comes to you with some strange news from a local convenience store. 3 nights ago, the body of a manager of a local convenience store was found in an abandoned shed located in a cordoned-off area behind the store itself. The man's body was found with eyes gouged out, and though unseeing, I could feel his eyes following me as I inspected the scene of the crime. The only clue, a haunting number 4 on the TV screen, the Zenokuni number of death. I know what really happened here, and I was called to warn you by the name that I cannot speak of. The day of judgment will come. A lone gentleman screamed at me as I approached the convenience store itself in search of answers. He disappeared before I could ask him for a comment, but his words echoed in my ears as I considered the hideous crime scene that I had just witnessed behind the shed in the store. Or in the shed behind the store. The story I heard from a young lady working the midnight shift was even stranger than the man I had met outside. She informed me of several unusual events that happened since she had begun working at the store just a few nights before. An inexplicable VHS tape had arrived for her specifically on her first night of work. But she could not understand how someone had known to mail it for her there. Furthermore, additional VHS tapes had shown up either at the store or at her home the following few evenings. According to our source, the convenience store itself also has been behaving strangely. The front doors opened and closed randomly, even after the repairman had come to fix the faulty wiring, and a small boy could be seen on the CCTVs but had been impossible to catch for questioning. The toilet seat had been similarly acting up, its lid going up and down with no sign of human interaction. The young employee also had an incident where she was locked in the storage room during work. During this time, someone came and threw food down one of the aisles, and when she went to check the CCTV footage, she saw a strange figure that threw exorcism talismans at the floor. When I went to converse with the employee yet again last night, but another employee had stated that the young lady had failed to show up for her work. When I went to her apartment to seek her out, I ran into none other than Guild Tempest field reporter Josuiji Shinri. When I asked for what he was doing there, he gestured to a VHS tape in his hand and tried to explain to me something about incomplete lore and whatever happened to Ken-kun and his mother. Upon further questioning, Mr. Josuiji expressed great sadness about the murder I was investigating, but insisted that the key point was some old woman with a walker that I should have seen in the store a few days prior. I neglected to talk with her because what would a senior citizen with low mobility have to do with the murder of a manager anyway? Your guess is as good as mine, dear reader. Mr. Josuiji's last actions was to hand me a protection charm. It may not have helped her, but perhaps it can help you, he said simply. The murder of the manager of the convenience store remains unsolved. Beware the number 4, and be sure to report any suspicious VHS tapes to your local constable. Ooh. Spooky, spooky. Right, incomplete lore, we must know the full story. We never actually went back to it, have we? There was like, I'm pretty sure there's like multiple endings, but we've never actually got there. Maybe one day we can do like a proper revisit of all the games that we've gone through and check out the alternate endings and such. Ooh. Murder and Mystery at the local convenience store. Art by Lilo and writer Semi-Luminary. Thank you, thank you. I think Bettel completed it. I think he got one of the endings. Did he get all of them? I might have to go check out his VOD then to see what he found out. Ooh. Alright, chat. Next one. I don't know what this is. I'm not really sure what I'm looking at, to be honest. It looks like a horn and like a lump of hair. A clump? A lock, maybe? We'll find out. Police interview, View 3, 2023, June 19th, 4. Artist Pan Koaku and writer Arkeo. Let's go. Officer. Recording begins at 13:30 on June 19th, year 2023. Okay. Please describe what you saw. I was minding my own business in the woods, taking an evening stroll, when I spotted Shinri stretching in a clearing. I thought nothing of it as he let out a usual growl as his joints popped, but the growl kept getting lower and lower until it began shaking the ground, and the pops just kept coming, like branches breaking in the windstorm. And the next thing I know, there's a massive 50-foot long dragon that is in the clearing where he once stood. I just get so frightened I pass right out. The next morning, I woke up in my bed as if nothing happened, but I knew what I had seen. So I went back and looked at the clearing the next chance I got, and I found proof. And what exactly is this proof you speak of? These. The citizen shoves forward a plastic bag containing a tuft of sleek hair, a patch of tan lizard skin, and a piece of dark horn or antler, each marked S1 to 3, respectively. Sir, you know that the woods are full of many creatures that could have shed these pieces. Furthermore, taking animal pieces from the wild is a misdemeanor offense. I'll be confiscating these and letting you off with a warning since you reported them yourself. But know that future offenses... But I know where they came from. You can't hide the truth like this. Sir, I need you to leave before I arrest you for causing a disturbance in an official building. The truth will come out. Just you wait. Citizen storms out. Officer. End transcript. Lieutenant Sejanus Murfid sighed again, pinching the bridge of his nose before heading through the precinct on a very specific direct line. Picking it up, he waits for 6 seconds before a young man answers the line. Tempus, this is Regis Altair. What can we do for you today, officer? The voice asked politely. You really need to talk to your new recruits about discretion. I understand that your group tends to have special needs, but that doesn't excuse the fact that we're getting reports of well-known geological features having chunks taken out of them. Trees with huge gouges, and now someone outright knows Shinri turned into a dragon right in front of his eyes. Lieutenant Murphy replied sternly. I'll see what I can do to reduce the damage, but you have to cut him some slack. He's a growing young man, and it's going to be his birthday soon. Murphy sighs again, a long, suffering sigh, before giving his thanks and hanging up. As no rest with Tempest is there. Wait, what is this story? I'm going around randomly turning into dragons and scaring people. Am I also the one going out and eating rocks and trees? So that's what it was. So that's what's in the bag. That was Police Interview. Artist Panko Ako and writer Arkio. Thank you. Scales need minerals. I guess, like, but you can get minerals from food, like vegetables, right? Shouldn't have to drink too much on stream. Thank you, everyone. All right, let's move on to the next one. There's more. The art's so cute for all this. Ooh. I mentioned about wanting to eat various non-food items. This is true, but I can't help it. It all looks so tasty. I have to. Like, it's... I don't know, chat. Especially like potions in games. I want to drink all the potions. I want to know what it tastes like. Have you eaten glue? I've tasted glue. It's not really to my liking, honestly. I don't know. There's like really no flavor there. And I guess it's mostly for the texture, but it's like, nah, you know. All right. This one is... It looks like a whole bunch of notes. I can't actually read it. Let me see if I can zoom in to read a few. Let me zoom in on my side. I will only pay for something. The bed, nothing else? No. It's much too small for me to read, unfortunately. Well, I guess we'll find out in this story, though. Deer and dogs lick salt. Rock for salt. Yeah. Alright, chat. Here we go. Oddest of Roommate Arrangements. Art by Spur. And writer That Cat Will Stray. Thank you. Shinri sat down, cross-legged in front of his bed, and politely knocked on the frame. He set down a plate of snacks and put the stack of papers out of the way, just in case his roommate was getting angry. It was still a little early for her to be awake, and she was still cranky if she didn't get enough sleep. He glanced out the window. It was dusk, which didn't leave much time before his new third shift at the gas station down the road. He was trying a new side hustle, and didn't really have much choice in the timing. The roommate agreement had to be done before they could both sign the lease, or their landlord would make one of them move out. And since he was the only one with legal income, it wouldn't be him. Shinri knocked on his bed frame again. This time, a familiar girlish giggle came from below his bed. It was only slightly malicious as it slithered over his skin, crawled down his spine, echoing off the bedroom walls. Only when it had finally faded did the shadows beneath the bed part and his roommate emerge. Kinti-chan pulled herself from beneath the bed, one slender, lethal limb at a time. She sat with her knees pulled up to her chin, and long, tangled hair made a cape around her shoulders. Her eyes were lost in shadows, but he could feel her glare. Bare, corpse-like pale toes left faintly damp impressions on the wood. He sighed and got up, getting a pair of his own socks from a drawer, and a spare blanket from the linen closet in the hallway. "You're gonna catch a chill someday," he chided, bundling her in a blanket and putting comically large socks on her slender feet. "Silly boy, Dead girls don't get any colder than the grave, she murmured in a sing-song voice that still had a trace of the earlier annoyed echo. Why did you wake me up, Shin-Chin? Shin-Chin? You know a girl needs her beauty sleep, she demanded, giggling at her hair-raising giggle again. Shinri didn't give it the satisfaction of a shiver. If she knew she bothered him, he'd never hear the end of it. He had siblings. He knew how it worked. Instead, he set the paperwork between them. It's due. If you want to stay, you have to make it official. You know the landlord isn't sold on letting you stay in the first place. He wants to hire an exorcist, Kunti-chan chanted, as if a little prayer could do me in. We don't want that, do we? Shinri said patiently. So, we have to fill out the paperwork. I don't want that, the spirit said. I like it living among the living and living things. She rubbed her cheek on the blanket that he'd wrapped around her shoulders and wiggled her toes in the socks. But why do you not want that? A handsome, healthy man sharing a house with a dead girl. Do you have something to share with the class, Shin-Chin? She giggled again, her eyes two red coals burning in the shadows her hair made around her face. Do you like me? I think you have a very pretty voice, he said honestly. And I don't believe you're evil, like some stories say. That's enough for me to want to give you a chance. Kunti-chan went still. Then she sighed a long, lingering exhalation that outlasted any amount of air lingering exhalation that outlasted the amount of air any set of lungs could have held. Your mother should have named you Snackery, she crooned. I could just eat you up. Armor Colin, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you. Chat, is this safe for work? Like, is the rest of it safe for work? I don't know if it's safe for work to me because I haven't checked through it yet. Okay, is it safe for stream? Maybe another time, he said, laughing at the image of his head on the candy bar body. Paperwork first. I have my first shift at the second job soon. She rearranged herself, cuddling into the blanket and tapping the paperwork with one knife-like fingernail. I only pay for the space under the bed. You can do the math. Are you going to use the bathroom in the kitchen? Shinri asked, writing that down. It would be fair to pay something towards their use as well, and a portion of the water and electric bill. Water bill? Kunti-chan laughed. The laugh filled up the room and grew shadows into the corners until the sun was blotted out. I make my own water, she hissed. Shinri considered that. Just for you, or is that something you can share? Shadows and hissing abruptly disappeared. Kunti-chan looked at him in confusion. Share? Yeah, like, can you fill a bathtub for me after work once in a while? Or maybe fill bottles of water for me to filter later? She considered. I've never tried. We can work on that. Great, Shinri replied, elated. Water's getting really expensive. That would really help out now. Now, I plan on cooking for both of us. I like doing it, so if you have any requests, just let me know, okay? Favorite foods, that kind of thing. And I don't mind doing your laundry with mine, if you want. Any other chores you can pick up? Kunti-chan considered, tapping her chin with the finger, then smiled. I can keep out other non-humans like me, and the little furry crunchy ones too. Great, Shinri approved, just try not to gag. That would be a huge help. Thanks, Kunti-chan. He wrote all that down, then nodded to the bed. Would you like me to put up curtains around the edge? Bed skirt, so you have more privacy? Kunti-chan looked over her shoulder at the area under the bed, then at Shinri. She narrowed her eyes. They glittered. Can I pick? As soon as the paperwork is done, sure. Then yes. Great. This is gonna work out great. Shinri smiled. I'm looking forward to this. Kunti-chan's shadows had a confused waver to their edges when she said, Me too. Aww. Cute. This was Oddest of Roommate Arrangements. Artist Spur, writer That Cat Will Stray. Thank you, thank you. Reminded me of a video of a friendly monster under the bed. Only the girl could see the monster thought the girl was a monster too, but they became good friends for life. Ah, very cute. Man. We also need like rules. Like like I want to make sure that we line the bathroom walls with salt so that there's like no chance that Kunti-chan could like accidentally float through the wall into the bathroom. Like we need our privacy, so like lock the bathroom doors, have proper salt around it, you know. But thank you. Imagine you're just walking around, you're floating, and you like hit a wall. You're like, wait a minute, I used to be able to phase through walls. What happened? And then you look down, there's like a pile of salt preventing you from getting out. Except for the door, yeah. All right, next one. Oh, so that's what all of it is. I just noticed the red bloody signing is Kunti-chan signing the paperwork for the roommate agreement. Cute. All right, next one. This is adorable. Look at the little kois. Oh, so cute. Koi Panion. Oh, that is so cute. Look at that. Oh, it looks so squishy. I want to hug. New discovery. We can go to land now. After Mr. Josuiji's debut, we no longer need to stay in the water. The blue fin that Shinri gave us is powerful and full of love. Now we have the ability to change our appearance. Let's all be unique koi panions. Yesterday we found a hamster-like koi with blue eyes at the park. We're so glad to see some koi enjoying Shinri's gift. Aww. Adorable. This is so cute. Join us and find your koi sona now. This is so cute. Very cute. Koi Panion, issue 329. Artist Tomato Boy. Thank you for the adorable art. And writer Palladium Catalyst. Thank you. Kois are gelatinous, right? I love that idea. They're just basically like little small little blobs of flan, and they like shake and wiggle. I think it'd be like super cute. Alright, here we go. New discovery. We can go to land now. Koi populations all across Elysium underwent massive changes over the past few months. No longer are these fish confined to the waters and unable to express themselves. They can now move around freely through the air and shout out their enjoyment. If we have to believe the koi themselves, we have one specific man to thank for all this, Josuiji Shinri. For the longest time, koi fish were like any other. They had some colorful patterns on their scales, which made them quite desirable in certain regions, but they had nothing that truly set them apart from other aquatic species. This changed around the start of this year. Several reports came in that koi had been seen outside of the water. Hogwash, the researchers exclaimed. We're not living in some sort of game world where creatures can evolve from one thing into another so quickly. However, statements kept coming in from all around Elysium. Not only were koi able to swim through the air, they had also started conversing with adventurers out in the wild. Eventually, even the loudest denier was silenced when one koi came up to the Elysium Academy to give their statement personally. After Mr. Josuiji's debut, we no longer need to stay in the water, the small creature stated. The blue fin that Shinri gave us is powerful and full of love. We now have the ability to change our appearance. Let's all be unique koi panions. Since that day, more and more of these koi panions have been appeared openly singing the praises of Josuiji Shinri's work. But could one man truly be responsible for all this amazing shift? To get answers, we tracked him down in Utopia, where he currently lives and works at TEMPUS. He, however, isn't certain what had brought about the change. I just started talking with them, nothing more, Mr. Josuiji said. I love them, that's true, and I support them wholeheartedly. But if you ask me, the change came about because they start to believe in themselves. I'm but a rodent, not a magician. Still, we at Koi Panya Magazine are happy that he loves our fish friends as much as we do, and that he gives them the courage to be themselves. It's amazing to see in how many unique ways they are able to express themselves. Yesterday, we found a hamster-like koi with blue eyes at the park. We're so glad to see some koi enjoying Shinri's gift. The love. Aww. Cute. Thank you, thank you. Solving the problem with the paper dissolving underwater. Can have like radio instead. This is Koi Panya, issue 329. Artist Tomato Boy and writer Palladium Catalyst. Thank you, thank you. You sure you're not a magician? You have a magical voice. Thank you, thank you. Charles Monster, Okoiri, thank you for re-upping the membership. Welcome back, welcome back. I can't get over how cute this looks. Just imagine walking around a lake or a pond and then just seeing this small little koi just like sticking its head out of the ground, flopping over and then looking up. Oh, it's so cute. Aw. Right, it's that emote. It's that emote, but so cute. Ah. I want to hug one. I want to get one, just squeeze it. Thank you, thank you. Alright, there's a few more. Let's check out. This one is at the top. Okay, there we go. Click on there. Ooh. Koi Panya plush one. I wish. Gotta get you Puniko plushie. I need to go bug Mana-chan about this and see like when we can get like plushie merch, because I want one too. Alright. This one features looks like a chalkboard, coffee, some paper, and I don't know what that is. It looks like a burnt pizza. Squishy, right? Get two so it has a friend. Aww. My teacher, artist, Softy Sushi, and writer Palladium Catalyst. Oh, it's a rock. Oh my god. Oh, it's because of that story. I remember now. Oh my god. Ordering chicken at 2 a.m. Eating rocks. This is what my legacy will be like, Chad. It would look like pizza to you. Oh, it does look tasty. It has a nice blue color to it. I eyed my teacher carefully over the top of my book as he helped another student with a question. Up till last week, I loved being part of his classes, but everything that had just seemed odd about him before. His bright-colored bow ties, his peculiar behavior, his wide smiles, now felt oddly menacing. One would think I'd not come back to this classroom after what I learned, but I felt a strange urge to return. It started exactly 1 week ago. The subject of the day was rocks. Our teacher quirkily jumped in front of the class as usual, cracking jokes and making references we barely understood. I too was caught in the flow of his teaching when suddenly he picked up a rock and bit down. At the time, I didn't bat an eye at the crunching sound as he moved his mouth in a chewing motion, nor when he swallowed as if he had eaten something delicious. It would have been at the first practical joke he had pulled. After the class ended, when the teacher had to dash to an appointment and asked me to put everything away, I realized a chunk of the rock was missing. At first I thought I had just broken, so I looked on the floor for the lost piece. When I couldn't find it, I took a closer look at the rock. Tooth marks. This was the rock the teacher had in his mouth. Did he actually bite through? I tested the rock by biting it down myself, but I had to hold back as to not chip my teeth. It was an actual rock, not some piece of candy that only looked like it. I shivered lightly. This is abnormal, even for someone as eccentric as my teacher. Trying to remain calm, I slipped the bitten chunk into one of my pockets, quickly put away the rest of the rocks, and made my way to the next class. I forgot if you click it, it like turns the music off. Later that night, I held the rock up to the light of my desk lamp, fingering the marks. I realized I had come across something ominous, freakishly ominous. Still, no matter how much my instincts screamed at me not to stick my nose into this any further, I needed to know more. What was my teacher? Next week on Monday, I cornered several of the school staff, using my position as reporter for the school's paper as an excuse. I asked them about their experience with my teacher. 2 of them just would not give me any answers. The third only nervously laughed at my questions, and the fourth went completely pale, stuttering that I should not dig into my teacher's affairs. However, one of them let slip that there was a connection with Mr. Fairweather, a biology teacher. He had guided my teacher during his student teaching time. Tuesday late afternoon, I knocked at the door to Mr. Fairweather's room. I was getting morbidly curious, so as soon as we sat down, I bombarded him with questions. He laughed at my enthusiasm and tried to reassure me that my teacher wasn't as strange as I imagined. Frustrated that one more person was dodging my questions, I pulled the bitten rock out of my pocket and threw it on the table between us. Mr. Fairweather looked at it and swallowed hard. "I guess it's time to tell a student then," he eventually said with a small voice. Mr. Fairweather recalled that at the start of the student's internship, it seemed like he'd failed miserably. He couldn't bring any energy to his teaching and was unable to capture the attention of his students. This greatly frustrated him, as it was clear from his violent outbursts that he received when he received feedback. Mr. Fairweather hoped that he would not do anything rash. This changed one evening. Mr. Fairweather had readied himself for yet another boring class when he suddenly saw a strange red glint in his eyes, in the eyes of a student. That day, his demeanor was no longer meek. He jumped around the classroom and had complete attention of his class. Mr. Fairweather had welcomed the change, though he thought it was odd that the student teacher drank pond water used in the day's experiment. Then people began noticing the disappearances. During the internship, 3 students of the student teacher's class had vanished, starting on the day of the change. Sick leave was officially the recorded reason, but no one in the school had actually heard about any of them after the last day. Mr. Fairweather was the first to connect the disappearance with the student's odd behavior. When confronted, however, the student teacher madly laughed at the accusations, denying everything. With a red glint in his eyes, he told Mr. Fairweather, "All I did was ask someone for help. Now my skill's undeniable." The last weeks of the internship were agonizing for Mr. Fairweather. Even though he wished not to, he felt compelled to let a student pass because he truly had the skills. After graduating, the teacher returned, somehow, and the disappearances picked up once again. More and more teachers realized there was a connection, but no matter how many of the staff learned the truth, there never was any incriminating proof. Baffled, I asked how all of this could have passed, even without proof. There was enough reason to let this teacher go. "I don't know," Mr. Fairweather whispered, tears appearing in his eyes. "I really don't know." The next day, Mr. Fairweather did not come back to the school. Sick leave, the other teachers told me. "Samuel?" My teacher's gentle voice brought back my wandering mind to the present. He stood in front of me, leaning on the table. His red, glinting, unblinking eyes caught me in a tight grip. As soon as he had my attention, his mouth split into a wide smile. Still genuine, but it had never felt so cold before. "I think you have something of mine. Please, would you give it back to me after class?" I swallowed, unable to refuse. Ooh. Eerie. But thank you for this spooky teacher. I wonder what's really happening. What does human flesh taste like? It depends on what you cook it with, the seasoning. But if you braise it, it tastes kind of sweet. So this one, art by Softy Sushi and written by Palladium Catalyst. Thank you. I wonder if we'll ever find out what happened to those students. I'm sure that the teacher was sweet. Yeah, I'm sure too. Alright, let's continue chat. A few more. And yes, I accidentally knocked over my water bottle and spilled a few. It only got into Decimite though, so it's not too bad. Hope Mr. Fairweather feels better, right? Hope they recover quickly. This one. The red. Oh, this one is cute. What is this? Oh, look at the art. Okay, so real quick, this one here is a little red envelope, a little bow on it. Ah, ooh, very cute. This one was drawn by RJ, and then writer Fudan-kun. Thank you, thank you. I want like a really big plush like this. Think it'd be really nice to squish. Aww. Oh. Oh, wait. There we go. The Red Letter. Have you ever heard about the Red Letter? Once the story sent a chill down the spine of everyone in Elysium. No one knows how the rumor started, as it had always been spread by word. I am risking my sanity and safety to track down the lore's origin, so if you're reading this story, I may not be here anymore. It took me a year to find a lead on the first appearance of the Red Letter. Starting with rumors in my hometown of Northern Elysium, I followed the merchant's gossip to the heart of Utopia. As I took a break on my journey and went to the popular pub in the downtown area, I saw an old man sitting in the dark corner, drinking alone. I still do not know why this old man captured my interest so quickly, but I bought two drinks and went over to him. At first, the old man was agitated when I approached, but he mellowed out as soon as I showed him the 2 cups in my hands. After a couple of minutes, he told me his life story, boasting about his achievements as a young soldier of Zenokuni. After several tall tales, I asked him whether he knew about the Red Letter. His face suddenly went bleak as he remembered something awful, but with some prodding, he reluctantly told his story. The story he told ended up being the goal of my journey. And the story started at a fortress in the southern border of Zenokuni. The fortress was always under attack by corruption beasts. However, thanks to the great family of the Crow's protection barrier and the great soldiers who fought in battle, the citizens were always able to fend off the beasts and live safely. One day, however, a corruption beast's portal suddenly ripped open in the old temple near the fortress. The students of the fortress fought bravely and staved off waves of the beasts, but many people lost their lives that day, including the soldier's entire family. A month after the incident, the captain ordered one of the soldiers to seal the temple. The soldier lamented his task, but begrudgingly went on his way. However, as night arrived, he still had not come back, so his best friend went to find him. He found him inside of the temple, right in front of a broken statue. When he tried to pick him up, he felt the chilling cold and eerie aura from his friend. He ignored it, quickly sealed the temple, and took his friend back to the barracks. He put his friend on the bed while waiting for the healer to arrive. While waiting, the soldier fell asleep. Right in the middle of his deep sleep, the soldier was suddenly woken by a presence in front of him. It was his friend. He handed him a red letter, urging his friend to read it. The soldier, however, was suddenly hit by a strange force and passed out once more. Next morning, his friend was gone. He looked up and down the fortress, but no one had seen his friend, not even the gatekeepers. He couldn't have flown away into the skies either, because the protection barrier was activated every night. The soldier was saddened by his friend's sudden disappearance, but then he remembered the letter. He went back to the barracks, opened the red letter, and read it. The old man in front of me stopped, hesitating for a moment. He asked me whether I would like to know what was in the letter. I nodded eagerly. So he sighed and said in a mysterious tone, "If you receive this letter, you need to send it to another as soon as possible, or something gruesome will happen to you on the next day. Do it quickly, for the curse has taken effect from the moment you receive this message." He told me that ever since the discovery of the red letter, the entire fortress has gone eerily silent. The rumors of the red letter and its message spread like wildfire. Everyone handled their mail carefully, fearing to find something red in their mail. All who received something that even remotely looked like a red letter burned it as quickly as possible. After a while, the passing merchants became aware of the story as well and spread the rumor all around Elysium. For a long while, the strange tale held the world in its grip. I was ecstatic. I'd finally found the source of the lore. I thanked the old man and wanted to treat him to another glass. I called the barkeep and ordered for the other person at my table. However, the barkeep just looked at me weirdly and asked whether I was drunk already, stating that there was no one else at my table. I turned around and saw that there was no one there, except for an empty glass and a red letter. So, did you read my story till the end? I'm glad. Now you know the full story of the red letter. It will make sure that my warning will have its full effect. If you receive this letter, you need to send it to another as soon as possible, or something gruesome will happen to you on the next day. Do it quickly, for the curse has already taken effect from the moment you receive this message. Ooh. Spooky, eerie chain mails. Wait, chain emails? Thank you, Udanko for the writing, thank you. And RJ for the art, thank you so much. Getting MySpace flashbacks. I'm getting like Yahoo email flashbacks or like Hotmail flashbacks, where it's like, send this email to 10 other people in your contacts list or your mother will, I don't know, find that all her non-stick pans suddenly become sticky. And like, it's like the reply, like the re, send this to 10 people. All that stuff, right? I was supposed to send it to 20 and my mom would die, cry because I only had 6 contacts. Oh no. Honestly, those curses should be a bit more accessible. Like, if you don't have 10 friends in your contact list, like, you can substitute, like, I don't know, if you make an email address for your cat, that works, you know? I didn't have that many contacts, right? This is why multi-level marketing and pyramid schemes never worked for me, because they would always be like, all right, Shinri, after you pay to like enter this job, this company thing, you now have to find 10 of your friends to like bring them into this scheme. And I'm like, I don't have 10 friends, like much less 10 friends I can ask to join this. Like, I don't have all that, you know? Oh my god. Almost got scammed by an MLM once. Yeah, those are pretty bad. 10 friends, got 3. Right? I have like 2 friends and then like a bunch of people that I share like 1 or 2 Discord servers with, but I don't know them that well enough that I'd be like, hey, do you want to come buy this thing? Like, I don't know them well enough to ask them to buy things, you know? That's how you stay safe from MLMs, chat. Shinri's saving strategies number 2. You can't fall for MLMs if you don't have any friends to drag into the MLM. Easy peasy. Got him. Hip hip hooray. Thank you for the gift of membership. Thank you. Gonna get some heart in chat. Heart in chats for the gift of membership. Thank you. 200 kois. We count as friends. I wouldn't ever invite kois into an MLM. I would make sure that the kois stay safe and protected from the MLMs. My friends are too skeptical for MLMs. Good. A little bit of skepticism is pretty good. Alright, chat. Next one. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you. This one is called Edge of Elysium. Artist by Juju. And writer Semi-Luminary. Let's go. I have the little like, I'm not sure what this is. It would be like an internet connection, satellites floating around. We'll see. Edge of Elysium? Question mark. Churches Shinri Spikes, thank you for the super chat. No, but I love men who love men. Not that kind of MLM. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, thank you. It was eerie. I remember standing on the edge of the world. No, not figuratively. Literally. Out past the cities, past the forests, in a land where only light provided shone from a strange blue orbs and the proliferation of glitches. I had captured one of the orbs and held it in my hand as a light, but its feeble glow was only sufficient to show me a few steps in front of me as I walked. The sun was high in the sky, but its light seemed so faint, as though seen through a blindfold almost. For a while, I thought I was just lost. I'd been wandering for so long with so little change in scenery that it almost seemed like a fever dream when my foot reached out and felt, well, nothing. Thankfully, I still had my wits about me and pulled back before I stepped right out into nothingness, because that's what was there. Nothing. Just an endless sky above and an endless night below. I stood there and marveled at it. Something novel amongst the blue orbs and glitches around. It seemed to stretch on forever. I carefully made my way onto the ground and reached over the edge, feeling the other side. Though, now that I think about it, are we on top of the world or on the bottom? Perhaps the world sits on its edge like a spinning coin. Anyway, after that, I decided that perhaps I wandered more than enough for one man, maybe enough for several. I turned my back on the edge of the world and tried to estimate how long it would take me to get back to civilization. Definitely months, maybe even a year or more. I had begun my journey as a young man, yet now with this strange knowledge, I felt a bit old. No one would believe me, and that did not matter. Elysian was flat, like a piece of paper or a snowflake, and that was the truth of it. I thought a little more about the matter until I began writing this book. Excerpt from The Wilderness of Elysium by Daniel Holmes. Ooh. Thank you for the spooky story. I think the real creepiness there is the fact that who would you tell? Who would you tell? Who would listen? Who would believe you? You know? I think that's the spooky part. Like, even if you knew the truth and you went to go tell people, like you were there and you saw it for yourself, you have the data, you have the tests and everything, right? Who would listen to you? All the Kois, apparently. Oh my goodness. I hope I'm really glad because I can say a little bit of a spoiler. Or like a sneak peek behind the scenes. I won't name who, but one of the staff sons came out to me afterwards and was all like, Shinri, that was like the best monetization stream I've seen. You were completely unhinged. And they really enjoyed the conspiracy stream. But like, we have no idea whether well, given the fact that I haven't gotten bonked yet, right? It's probably fine, right? As long as we just spam the not canon, it should be fine. But who knows? Maybe one day the Elysian police will come and find me and they'll be like, no, you have told the truth for far too long. You must be silenced. The voice tweet afterwards, right? I do have to say though, I got a little bit spooked. Just a little bit. A little bit spooked because I saw the clips of the conspiracy theory stream get like actual YouTube warnings on there, like, by the way, the flat earth theory is fake and it's been like debunked many times over, with like actual official citations and links. I'm like, oh my gosh, I think I may have flown a little too close to the sun there and I got spooked because YouTube's algorithm was good enough to catch it. Stormageddon, thank you for the super chat. Hi, Shinri, it's my birthday today. Happy to be celebrating with you in the Kois. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. And happy birthday, Stormageddon. Happy birthday. Hope your birthday is good. Hope you're treating yourself to something delicious and tasty. Getting lots of rest. Thank you. The flat earth Elysium theory is real to me. Oh man. Wait. Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. Okay. To self. Okay. I just had to go ask Manacha, like, in the future, like next year, the year after that. I don't know when it's gonna be. I don't know. Maybe when we all hit like 300k or something. In the far off future, when we get a 3D, like, can my stage, my 3D stage, be flat Earth Elysium? It can just do that. like I've seen the 3D debuts of like my senpais, and they have like these amazing things. Like I remember seeing like oh gosh, one of the senpais had like a motorcycle and like does the Akira thing. It was like driving around like shooting down like cardboard targets and stuff like that. It was like really cool, right? But like I want to see if I could get a 3D like world where it's like literally flat, and I'm like, see, I told you, it's all true. Oh yeah, it was Oga Senpai's 3D debut for a short film. Oh, that's what I should do. I want to ask Mana-chan if I can do that. Oh, wait. Also, tin foil hat accessory, please. I can have a little accessory and it'll be a tinfoil hat. Oh man. Mana-chan's gonna look at me for like, what are you doing, Shinri? Why? Do you want your like 3D video to be what was it, like privated or like taken down by YouTube? Yeah, Mana-chan's gonna be super confused. Oga Senpai is wild with this idea. Chuni is a very interesting way. Man, I wish I could be Chuni. I want to be Chuni. I want to be Chuni too. Tinfoil acid coming up. So this was The Edge of Elysium, ? Art by Juju. Thank you. And written by Semi-Luminary. Thank you. I'm already Chuni? Am I? Am I really Chuni? I don't think I'm Chuni. I kind of wish I could be Chuni. Mom said it's my turn to be Chuni. Are you? You are? Am I? Sometimes you Chuni. Sometimes. Can you really call a 7 foot tall demon Chuni? I think I'm just like mostly soft and not very Chuni. Just put a bonk on the hat. Thank you. Alright, next one. This book almost reminds me of the books from Gravity Falls. Except instead of like the hand, it has like a different symbol here. I'm really curious to know what's inside here. Ooh. Here we go, chat. The record of oral tradition regarding a mysterious Elysian koi. Artist, Lela. Writer, Hipfrey. Ooh. Here we go, chat. Love and Miss Gravity Falls. Right, I wish there was more. I really enjoyed it. My first encounter with this strange species of fish came about a week into my travels to Zenakuni, when the trade caravan I had been traveling with stopped alongside a riverbed for the evening. I had stepped away from the campfire for only a moment to breathe in the midnight air when I spotted a figure sitting by the water's edge. Though the night was nearly pitch black, the moonlight that reflected off the gentle waters illuminated the figure's beautiful face and their dazzling silver-lined robes. I tried to hide behind a nearby tree to observe them, but I crushed a small branch underfoot and alerted the figure. They stood up quickly from their seat, and in a single bound, they dove headfirst into the water without even so much as a splash. I ran to the river, fearing for the individual's safety, but could not find any sign of them in the water. Instead, there was only a single koi swimming further and further away, their silvered scales glittering like jewels in the midnight. When I returned to the camp, I spoke with Chiyo, a ceramics peddler with whom I shared a carriage, about what I had seen. She hummed, seemingly amused by my bewilderment, and handed me a bowl of stew from the large cauldron in the center of the camp. Then, she began to tell me a story of her own. Back when she was a little girl, there was a pond by her house with an old peach tree. After finishing her chores for the day, she would sit by the tree and watch the koi in the pond swim around and around. Every spring, the peach would blossom, and the scales of the koi would shimmer a pale pink to match the color of the petals that floated on the water surface. Every summer, the peach tree would bear fruit, and the koi would jump high into the air to reach the delicious peaches hanging on the lower branches. Occasionally, Chiyo would take one of the small peaches and split her midday snack with the hungry koi. Her mother never believed her, but Chiyo swore that after years of sharing peaches with the koi, some of them began to resemble peaches themselves with fuzzy orange bodies and pale pink fins. Our discussion attracted another traveler, an older gentleman with deep burn scars across his body who never told us his name. Instead, he sat down beside us at the fire and gazed solemnly into the flame as he recounted his tale. The man was a blacksmith who worked alongside his son, his pride and joy based on the way his tired eyes lit up when speaking of him. Their workshop was located high in the mountains at the base of a dormant volcano rich with quality ore. As a thanks to the spirit of the volcano, the old man would travel down the mountain every day to a nearby shrine and leave an offering. One day, the man injured his back and was unable to make the journey. His son offered to go in his stead and left before his father could protest. When hours passed and the son had not returned, the man stumbled out of his house and searched endlessly for his son along the treacherous mountain path. But there was no sign of the boy anywhere on the mountain. In a fit of rage and sorrow, the man cursed the mountain for taking his son from him. The long dormant volcano then suddenly erupted. A river of molten rock and fire streamed down the mountainside, swallowing the blacksmith's workshop in flames. The man barely escaped the volcano's rage that day, but he told me that as he ran, he saw the shape of a lava that looked like a koi fish, one with black coal spots that resembled his son's face. More than a decade later, I still think about that night at the riverside, swapping stories with Chiyo and the old blacksmith. Their stories, told with such conviction, haunt me even now. I wonder if I will ever learn the full truth behind these strange, ever-changing creatures known as koi. Ooh. Spooky. I wonder who it was. I wonder who it was, Chad. Or shapeshifters, yeah. This was a record of oral tradition regarding the mysterious Elysian koi. Art by Layla and writer Hip Hip Frey. Thank you, thank you. I like this kind of storytelling. I kind of like it. Having like the reader be in the story and you're like listening to stories from other people. Oh, that's such a good way to do it. It's really cool. And it's also a really fun way to like expand upon it. Like you could have like different people ask each other questions instead of like a real big exposition dump where it's like, hey, here's what happened, right? You could have the characters talking with each other as they share stories, and then that way you expand more on the story without just dropping like, hey, by the way, here, meta knowledge boom, right? You have this like interaction between the characters. I really like that kind of stuff. Thank you, thank you. Friend of a friend type of storytelling, exactly. And then like the really cool part is if you want to, you can add in like the unreliable narrator style, because maybe their memory isn't that big or like great or detailed. Maybe they're forgetting a few things here and there, and like their story isn't 100% exact, right? That'd be a really cool way to like introduce that. I like these. Wanted to write it like an anthropologist reports in a way. Ooh, I see, I see. Thank you, thank you. How much is truth and how much is exaggeration, right? Like, imagine if you had like 3 storytellers, right? And then as they tell the stories become like more and more overly exaggerated, as the people, they're not trying to tell you the true story. Instead, what they're doing is they're trying to like be bombastic and like one up the other story. So the actual tale itself becomes more fantastical, and it becomes a bit harder to discern what is true and what is, you know, puffery. I think that'd be a really cool way to like explore things. Thank you for the story. Thank you. All right, we're actually moving on a pretty steady pace. Like Rashomon? I'm not familiar with Rashomon. Isn't that how the movie Rashomon goes? I haven't seen it, so no spoilers. I have not seen it myself. I have not, but interesting. I would love to check it out. Would love to check it out. I want to see. All right, chat. Next one. Ooh. I'm kind of excited for this one. I want to know what the XCP Foundation looks like. Ooh, here we go. It's one story from 4 different perspectives. Ooh, that's actually really cool. I like that a lot. There was this one episode, I think from the Netflix reboot of She-Ra, She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. There was one episode where they're like playing D&D, but they're using D&D to like plan out their attack, and each of them like tell the story of like the plan of attack, but they do it in their own like art style, and like you can tell like the narration from each of the characters, it takes the story and like how they interpret it. That episode was really good. I thought it was fun. A really cute way to like explore the different minds and the perspectives of each of the characters. Yeah. Alright, chat. Let us continue. Entrapta was waifu. Mine was Mermista. Mermista was mine. If you watch, you'll know why, but like Mermista was like my favorite. Ooh. XCP-7135. Xenokuni Corruption Protection. Artist, Pankowako. Writer, Pankowako. Let's go. Item, XCP-7135. Object class, Keter. Special containment procedures. Foundation personnel have not yet found a safe and reliable method of containing XCP-7135. Description. XCP-7135 is an enormous avian-like beast found in the digital land Elysian, specifically in the region Xenokuni. It originates from the records corruption infecting the land. Its body is composed of the same energy found in the glowing beings of Utopia, Elysium, and it's blended in with the aforementioned records corruption. XCP-7135 is transparent, making it near impossible to see with the naked eye. It can be spotted with specialized equipment and echolocation. XCP-7135 is capable of possessing electrical equipment such as power poles and cables, transformers, internet routers, and antennas. Because of its high volume of corrupted ring energy, it often interferes with Wi-Fi signals. It is believed that its wings form a strong wind gusts, and its body attracts lightning, causing severe lightning storms. There have been numerous reports of previous severe blackouts caused by this species crashing into or possessing power lines and transformers. Prolonged exposure to SCP-7135's corruptive effects causes permanent psychosis shortly before death. Addendum. XCP Foundation personnel have determined that SCP-7235 is currently too dangerous or too difficult to capture and neutralize. Instead, the Foundation will continue to monitor and report its activity. Ooh. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little lost. I don't know. Which of like the TEMPUS like entities have that kind of affinity with electricity? Really curious. Maybe Hakka? Ooh, maybe. Astra Marsha, thank you so much for giving the membership. Hokoedi, thank you for the 4 months. Happy belated birthday, back from a week of solo trip, rediscovered my childhood dream. Ooh, met with an old friend and made some new friends along the way. I miss every quite. Stay well. Thank you so much. Thank you. Glad to hear that. I hope these continue to get better and more exciting for you. A burb, maybe Flayon. Enormous avian-like beast? Electricity? Maybe. I think it's ISP-kun. Oh. It's ISP-kun. Oh, that makes sense. ISP-kun going around and taking down my internet. Power outages and all the like. Oh my gosh. I remember those. I am so glad we don't have any more. Well, knock on wood again, very softly. But I'm really glad. Whenever it's affiliated with it's the cause of your outages. Ah, I see. The EN curse monster. Bettel's internet, Hakka's internet. I think like Flayon also had a couple of days when his internet was out too. Just like haunting us here in VG. Man. Thank you. This was written by Panko Ako and also drawn by Panko Ako. Thank you. This one I am curious about. What is this? The purple goo? I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous now. I hope you like it. I did. Thank you. It's the EN curse, secretly an SCP. What is this one though? What is the purple goo? Unreliable narrator, more like unreliable ISP. Alright, next one. Do you want to eat the goop? It does look like jelly. So yes. It's the grimace shake. Oh my god, I've been seeing so many memes of that. The boys were talking, like if we all had our 3D models, we would go do like the, hey, we're here at Guild Tempest and we're about to try the grimace shake, and then like, bleh. If we had our 3Ds, shake stick at sky. I don't know where it started from, but it's amazing. I love it. Grimace shake memes look like Danganronpa executions, right? With the pink blood. It's actually pretty good. Tastes like Go-Gurt. Oh my god. It's been a long time since I've had Go-Gurt. It's been forever. Your 3D debut must be chaos. I need to like actually ask Mana-chan if and when I had to do that. I'm pretty sure it's not for a long time, but like just in case I can prepare things, I don't know. Oh, we'll see. Do Roboto dance in 3D showcase? My students have Go-Gurt all the time. The Go-Gurt that I'm familiar with comes in like the little plastic tubes, and it's supposed to be like portable. Like you can take it anywhere you want, and you can just grab it, eat from it very quickly and easily. It's that one? Oh my gosh. It's the same now. Man, they still have those? That's good to hear. I miss the crust cups. The one that I really wanted to get are the cups that have like the second cup, the small plastic clear one at the top that has like little sprinkles, so that you can like open the yogurt and then open the second cup and like dump the sprinkles inside too, and then like eat that. I used to love this as a kid. They have like, sometimes they have sprinkles, the other times they have like crushed up Oreos, I think. Oh man. We still have that? I've not seen any in a long time. But to be fair, whenever I go grocery shopping, I just go shopping for myself and not for like not for like yogurt. I want to, but I'm too drunk to drive to the store. No. Make sure you stay safe. That's a very wise decision. No drunk driving. All the kois must take care of themselves. Be safe. Yogurt, yeah. The M&M one, the Oreo ones. Those are the ones that I remember, yeah. The night the power went out. Artist, Haze. Writer, Semi-Luminary. There's the art. Purple goo. Alright, chat. Let's go. Hello. My name is Freddy Castle. I'm an overnight maintenance technician for the Utopia Powers and Electrics. That is to say, when something goes wrong with your power at night, I'm the guy they send in out to whatever facility it is to see what's gone wrong this time around. Now, I've seen some odd things in my line of duty. There was a time the mermen decided to hold a strike at the hydroelectric dam out by Hiram Falls under the influence of the full moon. Or the time that the swarm of bats tried to destroy the wind turbine out of some misguided sense of vengeance. Mind you, I still think Gil Withers, the daytime guy, set me up for the bat job. Should have been his problem. Happened at sunset, before my shift even started. But that is, I suppose, neither here nor there. See, UPE will vouch me for those. See, UPE will vouch for me with those disasters. Same as the herd of buffaloes that ate the power lines and the time the corruption beast blew a hole in the Eubanks facility. But this time, well, it's different. Because nobody believes me. Not my bosses, not the reputable papers, not the tabloids, not even old Gil Withers. And I find that mighty strange. Shinri. Oh. And I find that mighty strange, Shinri. Yes, I do. So I'm taking down my last few gold pieces and hiring you boys for my own peace of mind. You see, this happened a few months ago. You'll remember the time when the power went down over the swath of Utopia for several days and you couldn't get up your streaming like you're supposed to. Did you ever wonder why that happened? Well, I'll tell you, because I know. It was a rainy night, lightning and thundering on for hours. People blamed it all on that, you know. But anyway, I was called out to Utopia Power Facility number 5 because of big power outages. It being nighttime, I was of course the first guy they called. So, I come on the scene, and the first thing I see is a thick trail, like someone dragged a huge bag full of muck coming from a nearby woods going to the facility. It was thick and sticky muck too, even with a downpour. So I take out my safety blunderbuss, company issued, and begin following the trail down to facility number 5 like a responsible man. And what I saw there is the part nobody believes. You see, there was this massive, and I mean huge, deep purple slug, half covered by the big old transformers. It was a-glowing with a blue and gold energy as he sucked the power right out of the transformer like it was nothing at all. I tried to yell at him, but my voice got lost in the storm, so I went up and blasted him with the old Susie, that's my blunderbuss, right in the hind parts. But the slug did not care what. Now, I care deeply about my work, and I know where we keep all the good stuff, so I went to the storage shed on the property to get one of our leftover bags of winter salting. You know this stuff. Salt gets the snow levels down what you need it to use on the roads and paths and whatnot. Anyways, I got out that salt and I poured it on the slug's tail, just like you do with one of the little ones in your garden. Well, I'll tell ya, he didn't like it one bit. The big old purple slug hurried his butt off the property as fast as a slug will do. Took him a while too. But when he was gone, the transformer was full of gunk. Utterly blown. It was an absolute disaster. Nothing I could do about it. Especially with all that mess gunking up the works. So, I had to let it go for the night until we could get more guys to look at it. Now, though, comes the weird part. I reported in the mess like you do, and went out to the next facility to check on it. And when I came to work the next day, the bosses were mighty angry. They said there was no trail, no gunk. The transformer had just blown, and I'd left it all night, and that I had left it like that all night. But it wasn't like that at all. So Shinri, will you and the boys look into this giant slug for me? I swear I'm not losing my mind. Ooh. The slug was trying to reach the guild to kill you. The assassin slug. I wonder what it was. But if we have this bag of the sludge, the muck, it must have been real, right? It must have been real. The night the power went out. Artist Hayes, writer Semi-Luminary. Thank you. Quest accepted. We've got a hunt for a spooky, eerie, midnight-only slug that eats electricity. Thank you. Alright. I wonder what this next one is. It looks like a ticket? Or like one of those like sealing sigils, maybe? Ooh. Carrier Outrage. Artist Sadi. Writer Stormfall Sales. Let's go. Aw, this is adorable. Oh, I see like this is extra Eric coming out here. Nice. Let's go. Doesn't it look like Hakka's? Oh, that's right, his seals. Oh, I remember. I forget about those. I usually see him use his spears instead. But yeah, it does look like Hakka's. Interesting. It's Hakka's talisman. Ah, nice. I wonder what this half-torn talisman is about. Carrier Outrage. Utopia. The crazy carrier that's been terrorizing citizens of Utopia was finally stopped by the Adventurers Guild Tempest. Yesterday, at approximately 2:30 p.m., the carriage was wreaking havoc in the town square for the 4th day in a row. Local enforcers made another attempt to cease the activities of the vehicle, but, like many before them, disappeared into thin air when they came into direct contact with the carriage. Despite the mayor's speech on Monday, which declared the Utopian Water would take charge of the case, it is confirmed that they reached out to Guild Tempest for assistance. Several eyewitnesses reported that Josuiji Shinri was the man that largely responsible for thwarting the carriage. The success of this feat has been attributed to strategically placed walls that were used to block off the escape routes for the carriage. These were positioned under the supervision of Josuiji. Equipped with the enchanted talismans that were able to ward against the carriage transportation effects, several other Tempest members boarded the carriage to steer it towards Josuiji, the man who was known as the locals as Fish That Don't Miss. Am I? Am I really known as Fish That Don't Miss? Known as the Fish That Don't Miss, shot several arrows into its wheels, causing the carriage to swerve and tip over. Once the carriage was immobile, Banzoin Hakka, exorcist of the guild, dispelled the curse that resulted in the return of all that had gone missing, including 16 civilians and 6 Elysian Watch officers. Each of the people that returned have reported unusual consequence aside from having disappeared. All of them have suffered memory loss. Responses to questions concerning what had occurred have been vague. However, each victim stated that they felt like they had been transported to another world. When asked about the incident, Josuiji Shinri said, "I believe the entity exorcised by Hakka simply wanted some company, but unfortunately had no peaceful means to attain this. The world, mentioned by everyone, may be of the entity's own spiritual realm. I hope the entity is at peace now." Others on the scene did not share Josuiji Shinri's sentiment and warned that this incident could serve as a sign of the record's corruption is growing in strength and that even more entities could infiltrate Utopia. Vesper Noir, resident scholar of Guild Tempest, shared his feelings with reporters today. "I read up on the recent reports and there's nothing to suggest that the number of aggressive incidents have increased. I would say keep vigilant and always be prepared, but there is no cause to panic." Despite this, the Elysian Watch announced this morning that they were in conversation to have a formal agreement with Guild Tempest. Further cooperation with Josuiji Shinri to reinforce the city's defenses were mentioned, though the spokesperson stated the official talks would begin later in the week. Ooh. Josuiji, fish that don't miss Shinri. Thank you. This was Carrier Outrage. Artist, Sadi. Writer, Stormfall Sales. Thank you. I wish we would get like an official look at the corruption beasts one of these days. One of these days, Chen. But until then, we just kind of have to go with the flow. Or I can take the bonk and then have just like come up with my own and be like, this is what it looks like. And then Bada Chen would be like, no, Shinri, what are you doing? And then Stab-san would bonk me. Alright, thank you. Next one. I wonder what this one is. Article 5, Redacted Research Confirms Corruption Theory. Ooh. Artist, Miruki Mary. And writer, Nyx. Thank you. North Elysium. The Academy of Northern Elysium has made groundbreaking progress on the source and spread of the record's corruption. Dr. Nikita K., head researcher at the Academy of Northern Elysium, published an article in the journal Ars Magica about the phenomenon, citing that the spread has only worsened into the world's fauna and flora. The record's corruption will only intensify left unchecked, the experts said during a press conference. Its origins within the main tree in Elysium needs to be researched further, as well as its effects on humans. He cited the recent expeditions into Xenokuni and brought records corruption into Elysium, especially after the incident 10 years ago where a whole contingent of students was killed in an expedition. Initial theories of the record's corruption have been mostly isolated to its effects on the natural world, but scant research has been done on the origins of the records in the first place. The researchers cited that the artifacts are also of great importance to the research. Artifacts of corruption help us piece through what specific mutations have gone wrong inside the organisms in question, he said. Awaiting academic approval. Members of the Guild TEMPUS have tried exploring the inside of the roots of the tree at the center of Elysium, but even they rely on academic research to inform them of their expeditions. Shinri's most recent expedition concurs with Dr. K's working theory on records corruption, but we need more willing volunteers, Scholar Vesper Noir said. Earlier expeditions were limited due to lack of information, and the scholars at the Academy need more data from other guilds, he said. Tempest leader Regis Altair has yet to make a statement on further expeditions into the tree, and if other guilds are allowed to collaborate on an expedition. The guild is awaiting for the Academy to greenlight the safety of the tunnels under the tree before exploring further. Ooh. It's cool to see how the Koizu created scenarios within the lore. Yeah. Man. I'm gonna be honest, chat. I've been there right with you. I've been poking like Staff-san, like, alright, Staff-san, what happens? Tell me the lore. Tell me the lore. Tell me. And they haven't told us anything. We're waiting just the same as everyone. So we're like, give us the lore. Staff-san, give us. But yeah. This was a redacted article. Researcher confirms corruption theory. Written by Nyx and drawn by Miruki Mary. Thank you. Is the lore hidden in your merch? I asked about that, but no, we can't do that. That would take much, we would have to get everything approved apparently. So, alas, it is just a mug. Thank you. There's just a handful more, chat. Just a handful more. I wonder what this one is. It's just a mug. A mysterious meeting. Artist Astra Marcia. Ooh. And writer That Cat Will Stray. Thank you. Alright. Here we go. The little satchel, little charm. Very cute. May this work in your favor, kind sir. Pray tell that it serve you well. Let's go. It's a mug. Dear God, there's more. A mysterious meeting. A full moon shone bright over Elysian. Soft light added a halo to every firefly and a soft shine to the sea of waving grass. Josuiji Shinri, wandering Ronin, couldn't help but feel a sense of awe at the landscape beyond his small camp. It was like a little being the only person adrift at sea. The night was beautiful for camping, almost too beautiful to waste by sleeping. Shinri could smell hidden night-blooming flowers, and he'd spotted at least 2 rare, notoriously shy critters foraging for seed since he had set up a camp. He was tempted to forego a fire, but his stomach demanded more than the journey bread that he had at lunch. The fire was the best deterrent against most of the dangerous night-hunting beasts. It would be foolish to go without. There was a convenient pit between 2 logs, clearly meant for providing seating and a windbreak. It was clear this dip in the rolling plain had been a campsite more than once. Shinri resolved to replenish the supply of kindling that had awaited for him in the hollow space. That had been a kind gesture. Once the fire was burning properly, Shinri prepared a pot of coffee and made quick stew to go with his journey bread. That made a tasty, filling meal. His day had been long. Between dispatching a village-terrorizing monster and traveling, his body ached both because of exercise and from the job well done, and due to age creeping up on him. He rubbed a particularly sharp ache on his thigh. Somehow, getting kicked by a beast hadn't hurt quite as much as 5 years ago. He finished his coffee, enjoying the night, and decided to have a second pot. Why not? It was beautiful out, and there wasn't really anyone to split the watch with. He could stay awake until closer to dawn than nap then. That decided, he began brewing more and sat. The flickering fire made the shine and shadow of the waving grasses appear to be dancing with each other. It was enchanting. He almost missed the footsteps. "Hello to camp," a voice called politely. "Is anyone awake?" Unusual, Shinri thought. A few humans wandered around in the dark without some kind of light, but he didn't sense anything off. "Welcome," he called back. "Feel free to join me, friend." A figure resolved from the shadows and grass. Covered by robes and a veil, Shinri couldn't make out much more than a general human shape. Couldn't make out much more than a general humanoid shape. He couldn't determine a gender either, if they even had one. But there were no indicators of trouble, which is all that really mattered. Shinri figured he was probably safe enough. He held up a metal pot as it began to steam. The figure took a seat on the log beside him, keeping their face in the shadow with the moon behind them. "Coffee?" he asked the mysterious guest. "I'll have a small cup, thank you," the guest replied. "I have cookies we could share with it." "I love a good cookie," Shinri admitted, "as long as they aren't too sweet." "Lemon and rhubarb," his guest replied, pulling a packet out of a pocket Shinri was sure hadn't been there a second ago, with a dash of cinnamon. "Huh," Shinri replied, watching closely. The stranger undid the bundle's knot. Immediately, the cloth unfolded itself and stiffened into a sort of plate or platter. Shinri was unfamiliar with this application of magic, but he approved. It was actually useful. His guest took 2 cookies and extended the plate to him, so he took 2 as well. He poured the coffee, starting his guest off with just a little, as they'd asked for a small cup. Shinri gave the guest the cup and tried the cookie. A sour expression took over his tongue, immediately warmed and soothed away by the cinnamon and rhubarb. Almost unpleasant, but saved and transformed into deliciousness by the odd combination of ingredients. Were there ground nuts in the flour? So good. "These are amazing," he admitted, realizing he'd already gobbled both. "I was expecting sweet, despite the lemon. But these almost make my mouth pucker. They're just sweet enough to make the sour pleasant." "Mm-hmm," his guest agreed, their own mouthful. "It's good stuff." "My name is Josuiji Shinri," Shinri said. Josuiji being the family name, he added, not remembering it. Remembering not everyone ordered their names the way Sinakuni did. "Nix Hamartia? Hamartia is the family name," Nix replied, proving his point. "Thank you for the cookies, Nix." "Thank you for the coffee, Shinri." "Ah." They saluted each other with their coffee and chatted, occasionally falling silent to marvel at the night. It was pleasant. Shinri realized to share the campfire and food with someone else. He missed traveling with friends. The fireflies look like they're taking dance lessons from the stars, don't they?" Nix asked, pointing at the pair of glowing bugs that twirled in a slow circle nearby. Shinri's laugh caught him by surprise. He threw his head back and let an amusement roll over him. It was a cute picture, all the random bugs gathering under the moonlight to dance away the night. Nick seemed to be distracted after that. They began humming. Shinri couldn't see what they were up to because of the fire, but the mysterious pocket seemed to be involved. He sipped his coffee and watched, mostly curious. If they had meant him harm, he would be rolling kebabs by now. The coffee was gone, and Nick's assault was making Shinri drowsy despite the caffeine. He was about to make his excuses and sleep when Nix rose and crossed to his side of the fire. They placed a talisman in his hand. Energy ran up Shinri's hand and across his chest. The tattoo tinged painfully. He studied the token more closely. This has real power in it, he observed, looking up at Nix. Can I ask you a question? What? That was as far as he got before he fell asleep. Ooh, mysterious. Mysterious. If I could get one of those though, like, please give. I want sleep. I want to sleep. I wonder what that was. A very interesting encounter. This is peaceful, yeah. Thank you so much for the story. This was A Mysterious Meeting. Art by Astra Marshall and writing by That Cat Will Stray. Thank you. But no, really, I do need like sleep aids. Please give. Thank you. Alright, just a couple more, chat. I wonder what this one is. Oh. Okay, so it looks like I see a couple of kois like floating around, glowing in the night. And then a big crack in the ground. Interesting. Let's see what this is. A Watery Dream. Art by Finn. And written by Remorium. Thank you. Ah, this is mine. Ha. We will now read your story, Remorium. Thank you for writing it. Thank you. The following is an excerpt taken from personal documents of TEMPUS resident scholar. Alright, now that the Vesti has gotten set up, can you describe your recurring dream again? Shinri. I'll start from the beginning then. I'm walking on a desert-like plain, empty and featureless. It's cold, very cold. Now that I think about it, a tundra would probably be a better description for it. Eventually, I would come across this giant chasm filled with water, and at the bottom is a spiral pillar. Without hesitating, I dive into it. Vesper. Do you wake up? Shinri. Not yet. I keep swimming all the way to the bottom, passing fish with lights and glowing rocks and other strange things in the cavern. I distinctly remember the feeling of sinking down, looking up and staring up at... The best way I could describe it is like you're in a brightly lit well and being completely engulfed in water. And then I would wake up. Vesper. Huh. How often does it come back? Shinri. About every 2 years. Vesper. Does it remain the same? Shinri. Yes and no. Everything I told you repeats the exact same way, and I would somehow remain cognizant enough to realize I was having the same dream again, and try to explore more of the pool. I want to find out more about this place and why it keeps coming back. Vesper. And that's why you decided to ask for my help. Shinri. Mm-hmm. If anyone would know what this means, it's you. Vesper. Might. The rest of the paper has been obscured by what appears to be dark stains. Ooh. I wonder I'm wondering if the dark stains is because of Vesper's tea or because of my coffee. Who spilled whose drink? We'll never know. It'll forever be a mystery. A watery dream. Or something more sinister. Oh no. Bloodstains? No, that couldn't be, right? Thank you. This was A Watery Dream, art by Finn and written by Primorium. Thank you. This is probably the actual recurring dream you told us in Azatsu decided to make an identity of the stains ambiguous. I like that. And yeah, it's been a while since I've had the dream, but I still remember exactly what it looks like. It's like very, very eerie. It's nice. Call me content while I play Dredge. Thank you for Shinri. Thank you. Yeah, of course. Hope you have a what? Oh my god, I gotta play that game soon, don't I? That's when we gotta pick back up again. Alright, chat. We have one more. Marshmallows. I'm not sure what to expect about this one. It looks like a very angry marshmallow. The face reminds me of like All Might's expression. The really like muscly, detailed face. Is that blood though? Here we go, chat. Bizarre pranks, deaths plague local green grocer. Artist Miki, written by Semi-Luminary. Let's go. Bard. Hello, I'm Daniel Bard, and here with me on the local spook show is a beleaguered greengrocer, Edward Week, proprietor and manager of the Week Greengrocery. That's manager, not that's Manger, not manager. You don't. Manger Week, absolutely. Now, Manger Week, could you tell us about your spooky problem here on the local spook show? Well, you see, it all started when I decided that we needed a late shift. Wait, hold up. We should do like two different voices for this one. Yeah, Manger Week, absolutely. Now, Manger Week, could you tell us about your spooky problem here on the local spook show? Well, you see, it all started when I decided I need a little late shift. We never get customers past 8 p.m., but I like to keep the place open until about 3 a.m. just in case, you know. I hired a number of seemingly competent young people to work at the late shift and gave them some tasks to pass the time. And then these things just started happening. What sort of things? Well, for one, I find all sorts of things thrown around. I don't know if it's terrible employees or poltergeists. To be honest, I find all the shelves moving in the fridge, and the CCTV footage and floating pizza box too. Plus, products have been kicked all around the aisle. There's blood paint everywhere. Did you see anything else on the CCTVs worth mentioning? Well, that's just the thing. The CCTVs went all weird. There's this weird strange creature with long arms wandering the aisles. Some of the cameras are showing locations that just don't exist. Like a room full of blenders. Kind of person needs that many blenders? And I heard there were reports of ghosts? Yeah, about that. Someone stole outside cameras, couldn't get them on tape. And some of the employees were talking about some sort of shadow with the flashlight attacking them when they tried to take out the trash. And this one guy here said that there was a bunch of shadows just loitering around. Probably just hoodlums, but can't prove anything without the cameras. Now, about your employees, has it been easy getting late shift employees? What with all the spookiness? Well, we were doing just fine. Then it's been one thing after another with all these people. One quit, one stopped showing up, one slipped on our ice cubes and ended up in the hospital. And one just drove right off when I gave him my welcome speech. That one ran his car into a pole and died. One of the strangest things I ever saw. But not as strange as your prank products. What's that about? Spend a bane in my store, I'll tell you. I'm a reputable greengrocer, and I put my years in school, same as anyone else. So why does my bean can say beans? And what about the soup? X's notes, marshmallows. Farmer Man is upset because the produce he provides suddenly being labeled as Farmer Man's crop rates. It's just plain rude. Now, I know that's very upsetting, but don't you find, well, a body in one of the product bins last night with some massive bloodstains all over your warehouse? This interview is over now, Mr. Bard. Well, you heard it here. You heard it here on tonight's local spook show. Greengrocer Edward Week of the Week Grocer. haunted by ghosts, pranks, misfortunes, and the specter of murder. Bizarre pranks, death, plague, local Grocer. Employee of the week, right? I like this. Employee of the month parody. We still haven't figured out the true lore behind Employee of the Month, have we? Because we have to go back and like find all the skeletons and piece them together. Maybe one day when we have like when we have extra time, we'll revisit and then like speedrun the lore. The pishish, right? The butter that I just can't boot her. Thank you. This is Bizarre Pranks, Death Plagues Local Grocery. Art by Miki, written by Semi-Luminary. Thank you, thank you. I wish I was there when you were playing it live on Happy Screaming. I had so much fun just reading all the different like texts and like flavor stuff in there. It was a lot of fun. That one was actually a lot shorter. Not as many. But we got through all of the mystery board chat. Yeah. Let's go. Sad oats do not microwave, right? Oh, right, just men. Alright, chat. Let us go check out some of the contributor messages. Gonna go over the Kudo board. In all honesty, I'll probably hold off on the Kudo board and just do that off stream. There's quite a lot because we have this, and as well as the visual novel that we must also get to. But yes, thank you, thank you. Also, I don't think OBS is set up for the Kudo board right now. I zoned out and heard microwave and then men. What? Yes. You heard right. Alright, let's check out some of the contributor messages. Wait, are they different messages for different boards? Semi-Luminary. Thanks for being a creative, comfy guy. Have an excellent birthday, Shinri, and may you always find the lore. Thank you. SPX. Happy birthday to the best Koimander in all of Elysium. Hope our love and affection for you is felt throughout your streaming career. Thank you. It really is. It really is. Ray. Oh, Koidi. Thank you for re-upping the membership. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Raphaelis Rava. Our past experiences may be filled with pain and regret, but as long as we desire to move forward, we can face any struggles we have, and pave our way for a brighter future. Like a koi who swims against the current and overcomes many great obstacles. Happy birthday, Shinri. Hope you reach 1 million subscribers this year. Thanks for being a wholesome rodent and always considerate to all the koi like that. May you always be surrounded by people who love and support you. Thank you, thank you. 1 million subs? 1 million subs, that's quite a lot. I can't imagine a million subs. As a former teacher, like I can recognize like 40 to 50 like students in a classroom. A million though? I'm trying to like visualize it, and that's a lot. That's just that's manageable. Yeah. Taco tempuras. May your years be filled with so much joy, the same way you filled us with so much love and happiness. Happy birthday, and thank you for always inspiring us collective to do and be better. Gabby Yabby Dabby, thank you. Happy birthday to the comfiest koi dad and all of Hitakuni. It's just the first birthday of many more to come, and I hope we can be with you all the way. Keep you company. Thank you. Toast. Greenish Seed. Happy birthday, Shinri. Your streams have always been so comfy to watch. Hope you have a wonderful birthday. Thank you. I did. New. Happy birthday, Shinri. Thank you so much for being the best koi dad a koi could ever have, and I wish you happiness and success in the future. Thank you, thank you. Yan Beans. Happy birthday, Shinri. Thank you for always keeping the collective comfy and welcoming. You're the best koi dad ever. Thank you. Saying Sweet Sarika. Happy birthday, Shinri. We wish you great health, success, and luck for many years to come. Thank you for always being there for us and for offering a comfy space for people to relax after a busy day. We all love you very much. It makes me really happy when I hear people can come to my streams and just chill and relax. Thank you, thank you. Kui, thank you. Happy birthday, Shinri. You made it another trip around the sun. Though this is your first birthday we get to share, may there be many more together. I'm glad I got to meet you while you were a Ronin. Seeing you grow to where you are now is worth celebrating. You're amazing. May this month be filled with wonderful things and experiences for you. Wish you all the best. Lots of hugs and kind words on your special day. Happy birthday to the best Ronin, Oshi, and Koimander ever. Kui. Ah, thank you. It's like a mental reset, so it's nice. I want to know, like, I really want to know, like, what videos people come to my VODs from. Like, are there people out there watching, like, Bettel's chaotic streams, and then at night they'll come over and, like, put on one of my VODs, like a Minecraft VOD, and then just have it in the background to relax? Like, I want to know, what is the routine for people? I'll see you from debut. Yeah, let's go. Thank you for sticking by so far. Hopefully we have more. I came from a clip of you scenting confusion in a Apollo stream. Okay, but she had a really like a very cute laugh in the game. Usually watch streams right before sleeping, so just relax and decompress. Ah, nice. I fell asleep during your debut and woke up to the chaos of the first collab. Mortuary assistant lore VOD. Ooh. You stream exactly when I'm awake. Here since debut too. Fell asleep during your debut. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I watch you after my new streams. I need to chill after the chaos. Ah. Thank you, chat. Thank you. It really means a lot to hear that. Turn on PC, turn on Shinri's VOD, play games while VODs are playing. Nice. I hope I don't, like, distract you while you're playing and cause you to fall asleep in the middle of a game. Like, around debut, start becoming more active around the background stream. Let's go. Been here since debut. Watch high energy, Bettel, Axel doing high energy games. Yours and more convoys with games like Minecraft or Stardew. Love to hear that. Thank you. Yeah. Alright, let's continue. More contributor messages. I don't know how long this scrolls. There's a lot here. Nougat, thank you so much for the message. Happy birthday, Shinri. Thank you for all the fun, cozy, brain-expanding, silly streams over the past few months. They've been a blast. I hope you get to make many more happy and fulfilling memories in the future. Thank you. The Fortnite hammer came up in a comp vid. Suddenly it's July. Oh my gosh, that was a long time ago, wasn't it? I want to go Pastor Magni to see if we can get more Fortnite together. Vieri, thank you. Thank you for all of your hard work and comfy energy you share with us. Wishing you that you'll be more able to achieve anything you set your mind on. Stay in good health at all times. Become more and more happy as you walk together into the future. Happy birthday, Shinri. Thank you. Personally, I put on your stream if I want to have free time, working out, doing house cleaning. Don't really game much, so I never tried your stream while gaming. Oh, that's fair. Fortnite return. Fortnite. It's too addicting. It's too easy to fall down the Fortnite cliff again. It's not even a slope. It's just a cliff straight down into the rabbit hole. Miruki Mary. Thank you. Happy birthday, Shinri. Thank you for being, well, you. Your streams always light up my day, and your kindness inspires me to do better. I'm glad you made it into HOLOSTARS. May your day be filled with the same comfiness you've given us. Ah. Thank you. I hope so too. I hope so. We're getting very busy. Like, very busy. But I will do my best to try to remember. Watch your cover and your playthrough of Eve and Mathfather was hooked. Yeah, those are really good classics. I think... Wait, has Bettel played? No, Bettel played Witch's House. He hasn't played Madfather yet, has he? I want to see him play Madfather. I think Madfather is really cute. It's like one of my favorite games. Maybe we can pester him enough times to get him to play it. Ella, thank you so much for the message. Thank you for being you and for everything that you do for the collective. Your ability to make horror games actually comfy and interesting is unmatched, and hearing you sing is a blessing and so much fun. I wish you the best day for the best Ronin, and hope you get to achieve all your goals. And good luck with dating ghost ladies. Thank you, thank you. It is cute. It is really cute, especially at the end when like they try to protect you because they want to make sure that you're safe. I think that was cute. Monstro, thank you, thank you. Happy birthday, Shinri. Thank you for all the entertaining and comfy streams. All the hard work you put into streaming content has reflected by all the love and appreciation the collective has for you. May this day, as well as the rest of the year, be filled with so much happiness and wonderful memories. Thank you. I love your karaoke since it gives a different vibe than Leader and Axel. Voices both really good, but limiting your singing talent still mad respect to you. I do need to practice more. I know that much. I shouldn't be threshold to be called as unique. I think Chan has a pretty good idea of what I think is cute at this point. Y'all have seen me. Abby, thank you for the message. Happy birthday to the Koi dad who has inspired an entire collective. Your comfy streams are the highlight of my day, and I'm proud to be part of the Koi pond. You do so much for us and others in Tempus, so I hope you can have some good rest, good food, and socks that are snug and warm. Or nice and cool given the season. Here's to more scares, laughs, wheezes, dateable entities, and... Thank you. Shaka, thank you, thank you. Happy birthday, Shinri. Hope you have fun while reading and looking through the entries to your corkboard. Thank you for being an ever welcome and comfy presence in my life. If I can kabadon and it blushes, it's cute. Exactly. There you go. Cute criteria has some overlap with a certain owl for different reasons. Ooh. I wonder if like a Venn diagram. Suzu, thank you for the message. Happy birthday, Shinri. Wrote a little mystery to follow the thread of. I hope you have a nice time enjoying your day and eat something tasty. Thank you. Stephanie, happy birthday, Shinri. Let's go. Hope you have a marvelous day full of blessings. Thank you for all the smiles you bring to my life, and I'm able to tolerate horror a bit more because of you. Love ya. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the message. P, thank you. Happy birthday. Watching you has been a real joy, Shinri. Thank you for all you do and have a delightful year. Man. I can't wait for next year. I wonder where we would be next year. Like, how far will we have, like, grown? You know? Not sitting down would help with breath control and your karaoke adventure. That's one tip I have. I think I need to get, like, proper lessons, though. I think that's, like, the big things I have to do. Cake. Thank you for the message. Happy birthday, Shinri. Your cover of Daddy Daddy Do was the version of the song I didn't know I needed. You're also the reason I got into VTubers, so thank you for existing. Love your voice and comfy vibes. Love you. Thank you. Thank you. I was such a scaredy cat, but my tolerance for horror is much better now. Let's go. There's so many amazing like horror stories out there. So being able to open up your palette, I guess would be the best way to like describe it. The palette or like the total broad range of games you can enjoy. Yeah. Hip hip hooray, thank you for the message. Happy birthday, Shinri. You've come so far already, and we're so proud of what you've accomplished thus far. Here's to the future and to more spooky, cozy times. Thank you. Star, thank you for the message. Happy birthday, Shinri. Thank you for introducing us co-companions about winding down, taking it easy, and enjoying your comfy horror streams. I was quite touched by your interactions with us and how your debut means so much to you. As a 30-something myself, I fully understand. We were very inspired by your love for lore, so I hope you have fun reading these entries. I am. Thank you so much for the message. I love supernatural stuff, spoopy Halloween, but jump scares. Oh yeah, the jump scares are there. Yeah, that's true. I want more games that are just like eerie in like atmosphere. Not necessarily too many jump scares though. Was really looking for a horror VTuber and was excited about you joining Tempus. Thank you, love to hear that. I'm gonna do more chat, more horror games. I'm also like stuck in trying to finish all the games that we have, but eventually we will get there. We'll get there. We're gonna do like a whole series, like a whole week of nothing but horror. Dalaran, thank you so much for that message. Happy birthday, Shinri. Thanks for being here and thank you for being you. Keep up the amazing work. We're always supporting you. Thank you. Mobo, thank you for the message as well. Happy birthday, Shinri. Your presence gives so much warmth and comfort. I wish you a continuing success and happiness along your guildmates. Thank you, thank you. Horror week, more like a horror month. As soon as it hits October, we're gonna be doing nothing but horror games. I've been on the hunt for like more spooky games to put into like requests, send over to Mana-chan. So hopefully we hear back soon. Hopefully. Astra, thank you for the message. Happy birthday, Shinri. With much love and appreciation for all the times and efforts along the side, emotional roller coaster and comfiness which you've given to us through these trying times. Thank you always. The journey we've had since the very beginning inspired me to continue chasing the dreams that I want. May your wishes be manifested and bestowed upon you. Thank you. And I hope your wishes come true as well. Good luck in achieving them. Ganbatte. Can we do Pocket Mirror? Oh my god, we gotta do Pocket Mirror. We gotta do Pocket Mirror too. Oh my gosh. Halloween costume assets for October. I would have to... like official ones from my side, I would have to like ask Staff-san if it's okay to do that. But if the chat, if Kois have any and they use the hashtag #ShinriTakeThis, then I'll be able to use it freely. I was talking with Mana-chan about this, and they were like, yeah, if you want anything like official, we have to go through the whole process of like commissioning it, getting all the paperwork done and everything like that. So it would take a while, unfortunately. I don't really have any ideas at the moment besides like maybe I actually don't know. Cat ears? I already have cat ears, I think. I'm not sure. I'd have to think about it. But yeah. If you have any assets, you can always use the hashtag #ShinriTakeThis one. And I'll be able to use those pretty freely, I believe. As long as we get them checked by Mana-chan. Yeah. More messages time. Haru/Hawu. Happy birthday, Pops. Really proud of how far you've gotten already. Thank you for all the comfy horror streams, watch-alongs, and the wild tangent-filled zatsus we've always been having. Excited to see where you're going in the future. You're an inspiration and a safe haven for us Kois. Aww. Hope you enjoyed looking through the corkboard and all the other projects the Kois have in store for you. Lots of love from the Koi Panions. Thank you. Or like scale? Scale? Like makeup? I'm not sure I understand. I apologize. Bloody costume, you two please allow. Let us be spooky and scary. Miki, thank you for the message. Happy birthday, Shinri. It feels like such a long time, even though it's only been about 6 months. Even then, we made so many good memories in such a small amount of time. Congratulations on making another trip around the sun. I hope this birthday is a great one for you, and here's to many more. It was. Thank you, thank you. Oh, fish scales. Maybe. I don't know. How would that look? I'm having a difficult time visualizing it right now. Flayon does costumes for different games. I would feel like it'd be okay. Mm-hmm. I just need to get them checked by Mana-chan, that's all. As long as there's like no like IP from other like other brands, I guess. But yeah. Merman Shinri. Nix, thank you for the message. Thanks for being the comfy koi that we've always needed. Have a great birthday and hopefully have more birthdays to come. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Speaks. Happy birthday, Shinri. Thank you for being a comfy, hardworking monster/entity Rizmaster. You deserve all the best in the world. Hope the art gives you a good chuckle. It has. It's been pretty great so far. Thank you, thank you. Earl Grey milk tea. This day only comes around once a year. Please be a bit kinder to yourself today. Treat yourself to something nice and don't worry too much about your age. Happy birthday, Shinri. Have a nice one. Thank you. Speaking of treating myself to something nice, Wait, what did I eat? Did I eat food today? I think I did. I think I ate pasta. Yeah. I'll go grab some food afterwards. But I think I did eat some pasta. What am I eating for dinner tonight? Leftover pasta, maybe? I'll see. I'll go and see. No, it's all good, chat. At least you ate something. Yeah. It was, hey, I did have pasta. It was a bit of pasta. Just time passes, right? Zama-sama, thank you for the message. Happy birthday, Shinri. You've been an incredible inspiration for me since your debut. Your company, warmth, and joyful tales always bring a smile to my face. And I hope that you enjoy your birthday to the fullest. Keep being you. We love you, Pops. Thank you. Fudan-kun, thank you for the message. Happy birthday, Shinri. You're my inspiration for fellow 30-ish, and because of your willing to try one more chance in this age, I got the confidence to start to do something that I've always wanted to. Please keep being yourself, and we companions will keep standing by your side until the end. Happy birthday, my fire starter. Aww. Love to hear that. I hope whatever challenge you decide to undertake is inspiring. I hope. Sorry, I didn't word that right. I hope it's like that, like being able to say like I want to try this. You know, even at my age, I want to try this. I want to undertake this challenge. I hope that itself is inspiring for you and that you are able to achieve what you set your mind to. Thank you for all the messages. Jado, thank you for the message. Best of wishes to you on your birthday, Shinri. I speak for everyone to say I'm happy that you are here in HOLOSTARS-EN. Your presence has been a gift to us all. Thank you for being a light in my days and a motivation to keep moving forward. I look forward to celebrating more things with you in the future. Much love. Thank you, thank you. You're inspiring up pursuing something. Ooh, good luck, good luck. Let's all go. Bean juice. Thank you for the message. Happy birthday. Thank you. Who knew? Thank you for the message. Happy birthday, Shinri. I'm really glad we got to meet. You are such a company presence, and your unhinged moments make me laugh so hard. Also, thank you for encouraging this scaredy cat to explore more horror media. May all your dreams come true, and your meals be incredibly tasty and satisfying. Cheers to many more birthdays to come. Thank you. Man. It's weird just thinking about the future. I will probably, like 100%, maybe not on stream, but I may end up revisiting this the next time. Just to like see like what this birthday was like and what next year's birthday might be like. Man. 6 months already. 6 months. Wait, thank you for the message, Vanu. Cruel. Hello, Shinri. You've been here for a while, but even in the beginning, listening to you has always felt like home. You've been a constant companion of mine at work during the evenings, and I wouldn't have been able to make it without your comfy streams. Thank you so much for existing. You've made a lot of people's days brighter, and now it's the Companions' turn to do the same for you on your very special day. Thank you. Thank you. Nan, thank you for the message as well. Happy birthday, Shinri. Inspired me so much, and the days of you have been very fun. You deserve the best. We love you. Thank you so much. Duty. Happy birthday, Shinri. Thank you so much for being here. Your presence is a healing for us kois. After rough days, seeing your updates and watching your streams brings us so much comfort. Thank you for being your safe place. Please continue being you. We love you for who you are, and you are so amazing. Please also do take rests. You are working so hard. We'll always be here with you. I hope you get an amazing day today. Thank you. It was a really fun day. I starting out with Deceit, a game that like none of us except for Magni had played. We had no idea what was going on, but then by the end of it, I think it turned out pretty fun. So yeah, it was a great day. Thank you. Soft Sushi. Happy birthday. May all your rocks be crunchy and your lore rich. Thank you, thank you. Remorium. Happy birthday, Shinri. May we celebrate many more with you in the years to come, and that you have much happiness and restful sleep in your future. I hope so too. I've been trying to work on the sleep schedule thing. Small steps though. Small steps. Thank you for the message. Thank you, thank you. Magni was good at this. He knew. He was able to figure out exactly what was going on. Man. Ameike, thank you for the message. Happy birthday, Shinri. Thank you for being here, and that's the reason why we are here. I really appreciate that you show us the courage to chase your dream. Watching your stream and seeing you enjoy your job always remind me that we still. Let's try that again. Watching your stream and seeing you enjoy your job always reminds me that we can still have some dreams. You're doing a great job, so hope you could be the more confident in yourself and achieve your goal in the future. We will always be there with you for your journey. Love you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. RJ. Thank you for the message. Palladium Catalyst. Happy birthday to you, Shinri. Thank you for being the amazing person you are. I look forward to your endeavors in the coming year. Here's to more lore, spooks, koi, tempest, and you. Thank you. Juju. Thank you, thank you. Happy birthday, Shinri. I want to say more happy birthday to you. It's great to be with you on your first birthday since entering Tempus. This past period, we enjoyed many amazing games and movies with you. You really have the magic that can make everything cozy, and I'm glad to see you using such magic to infect more people. Anyways, happy birthday, sir. As you said, treat yourself well today. Ah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Man. Thank you everyone for the lovely messages so far. Multi-Miss Cosmo. Happy birthday to our local lore hunter. Your streams never fail to make me feel comfy, and your random thoughts on what's going on in the game/movie or in Zatsu always impress and amuse me. So I hope our gifts make you feel comfy and amused in return. There's also some new intriguing lore too, of course. Wishing you many Wheeze-worthy moments and lots of success in your future ambitions. Thank you. Thank you. Miki. Happy birthday, Shinri. Hope you like all the writing. Have a good day, spicy water, and hanging out with the boys. Hope you get good food and rest too. We love you. Thank you so much. It was pretty great. But I think I may have had a little bit too much to drink at the end there, and I just ended up passing out much too soon compared to everyone else. And then I think I woke up at like 3 a.m. Maki, thank you for the message. Happy birthday, Shinri. I wish you all the best for the coming years. Glad that I have a chance to know you and be inspired by you. May your pillow all be cold on both sides so you can have a good sleep every day. Thank you. The cold pillow thing is really important though, because it's getting hot, chat. It's getting hot. The cat will stray. Thank you for the message. Happy birthday, Shinri. Hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for making such engaging content. Wish you success and comfy socks in the future. Thank you for the wish on comfy socks. Thank you, thank you. Summer heat needs to stop. It really does. Seriously. CA. Shinri, happy birthday. Thank you for your creativity and hard work. I and the rest of the collective are happy and grateful that you exist. I'll continue to cheer you on. P.S. Remember to stay hydrated. Yeah. Thank you for the message. Oh, speaking of hydrated, I think I'm actually out of water. Oh. Do I have any left? It's very little left. I'll have to get some later. Pankowako. Happy birthday, Shinri. I like your soothing voice and passion for horror, stories, and deep lore dives. As a fellow lore nerd, it's really nice to see you come up with apocalyptic scenarios and thorough analysis of lore. Always admire your patience and problem-solving skills. Very smart and caring. Enjoy your day today, Shinri. Thank you. Stormfall Sales. Happy birthday, Shinri. I love the way you explore horror and wonder that you bring so many of your other playthroughs. Especially adore the way you narrate stories. The Fox and the Horse being my favorite. Hope you have an amazing day. Our HOLOSTAR-EN Koi Idol. Koidol? Ah. Thank you. And Jay, congrats on another year of being alive. We're glad you're here. Treat yourself to something nice. Or else. And thank you for the message. Ryan, happy birthday, Shinri. Thank you for being wonderful and an inspiration. Can't imagine how the world would be like if you hadn't taken the leap of faith. You're proof that we can still achieve your dreams and continue to grow. We're all here to support you. You got this. Thank you. Thank you for the messages. Finn, happy birthday, Shinri. The amount of people you managed to charm, including me, in the period of time you spent in Tempest is amazing. Something you should be proud of. I hope you'll have a wonderful day and also enjoy the upcoming years being your magical, cozy, charismatic self. Thank you. Thank you so much. Man, to think that somewhere in an alternate universe, alternate timeline, I don't know, multiverse, maybe both, multiverse and timeline, that someone else, maybe Shinri. Just a weird thought. I wonder what they'd be like. I wonder what kind of person they are. I hope they're nice and caring. That's really all I can think of, I can say. I hope they're nice. I'm sure they're nice. Asadi, happy birth, Shinri. Thank you. Tomato Boy, happy birthday, Shinri. Thanks for bringing us much joy. Thrilled to be part of the Koi Panion. You're my first VTuber that I eagerly awaited your debut and gave a birthday gift to. I hope you enjoy everything with the Koi, Tempest, and the whole HOLOSTARS. You are amazing, Shinri. Thank you. Someone with this super high-pitched voice. I want to be able to meet them. Like, exactly like the Spider-Verse thing, but it's like everyone, like all the different types of Shinris. That'd be really cool to see. Maybe you and Flay swapped bodies in an alternate timeline. I hope the Kois treat their Shinri just as great. Yeah, I hope so too. Shinri is the ghost and I'm raising humans? Ooh. That'd be cool. I think we already do have a ghost though, don't we? Ryo-senpai? Isn't Ryo-senpai the ghost? The Shinri-verse. Shinri, but he's very mean and sweaty. I couldn't imagine that though, like a mean version of me. I don't know, maybe. We could have gotten the surfer dude Shinri. Oh, it's Bettel. It's like the version of Freaky Friday Bettel and Freaky Friday Shinri, the one that we did for April Fools. It's just that, but it's actually how we are the whole time. Wait, and then that would mean Flayon and Hakka would have to also like Freaky Friday body switch, right? Oh, that would have been so weird. I can't imagine Hakka or Flayon not having their bodies. Like it would, like they both had the high energy, but like now when I think of them, I like associate them with like the colors and their just the like normal appearance. I don't know. All right, more messages because there's still a ton more. Nicole, thank you for the message. Happy birthday, Shinri. Thank you for always going out of your way to make the Collective's day 10 times better and always encouraging to do our best. May your birthday be filled with laughter, good times, and unforgettable memories. Thank you. A multiverse Shinri where he hates cute things and screams at jump scares. What if I'm the variant? You know? What if I'm the weird one? Like all the Shinris out there like scream outwardly, and then there's like me, and I'm the only Shinri that like screams inwardly because I just gasp. Maybe I'm the weird variant. Naokarin, thank you. Nakoni Signa, thank you. Happy birthday, Shinri. It's been absolutely wonderful being able to watch your comfy and cursed streams. Best wishes and hope you enjoy your day. Thank you. An alternate Shinri that ignores lore. Oh no, I couldn't imagine that. A female version of Shinri? What was the name that Magni coined for us? Shirley? It's not Shinri, it's Shirley, right? Multiverse where Shinri's fan mascots are mannequins. Oh no. Shirley Jackson. Oh, that's right. That's the name he gave it. Shirley, Shinri. I guess it kind of like works. The same like syllables, right? Deborah, thank you for the message. Happy birthday, Shinri. May you always be this sweet and talented man who we learned to love so much, and I look forward to many more birthday celebrations with you. Thank you. Gui, happy birthday. May you have lots of tasty food, get some good rest, and enjoy all your presents. Thank you, thank you. Spur, thank you for the message. Happy Shinri, birthday gifts, fun rest, and lore be upon ye. Hayes, thank you for the message. Happy birthday, Shin Pops. It's always fun listening to you go on tangent or off tangent, no matter how random the topic is. You're a delight, and I hope more people are charmed by you and your cozy streams. Thank you for being here. We'll be supporting you all the way. Ah, thank you, thank you. Your Western name could be Sean Jackson. Sean Jackson. Sky Compass, thank you for the message. Happy birthday, Shinri. Such a warm, loving, kind individual, and your streams are always a joy to tune into. Hope the next year will be good to you and that you accomplish all that you want to. Thank you. I hope so too. But it will not be an easy journey. There's a lot that we gotta do. But hopefully, we can take it one step at a time, right? Nogare. Happy birthday, Shinri. I was very lucky to be invited to help with this project and had a lot of fun going through the submissions. Hope you enjoy creativity of the Koi Panions as much as I did and have a very wonderful birthday surrounded by people who love and care for you. Thank you, thank you. Like those old localization names. Leah, thank you for the message. Happy birthday, Shinri. Have a great one today and an even better one next year. I feel like I should prepare like a thing. I know I've never really been one to like celebrate birthdays, which is kind of why this birthday was kind of bare bones. It was just like a little game, hanging out with the boys, and then the little call-ins from the senpais and talking about the merch, and then finally the karaoke. I feel like I should do more. What do you mean bare bones? I don't think it was bare bones at all. I want to do more though. I feel like now that I have gone through it once, I kind of know what to expect and anticipate. So next time I'm like, oh, you know, we could have, you know, spent more time on this or maybe less time on that and then have like an extra segment somewhere. It was fun. Ah, glad to hear that. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, I want to, no spoilers, no time travel spoilers from me, but I'll look into making something more exciting for next year maybe. Oh gosh, I wonder, would like the Vanguard boys and I have our 3Ds by then? No, I don't think so. I don't think we would have our 3Ds by then. So it'd still have to be something like, maybe, okay. I don't think we will, mostly because like it's like I think HQ boys will get theirs first. So I think HQ boys will get theirs first. So I don't know if we'll get ours in time. If we do, I'll figure out a way to incorporate that into the birthday events, the festivities, or if not, that actually frees up a little bit more. Maybe I can do something more creative with like OBS, because I really do want to go back into that. We'll see, we'll see. Birthday event, new monitor, unpacking. Maybe. Have to see when HQ gives the idea delay. New studio for cover may have to see about things. Yeah. The Vanguard boys and that will just sit here, kind of chill and wait for our turn. But it would be so much fun. It'd be so much fun. Okay. No spoilers, but I want to plan. I want to plan something. Mawa, thank you for the message. Happy birthday from your companion Shinri. May you have another good years ahead of you. Thank you. Felix, thank you for the message. Shinri, my man, you're a good being, a wholesome being, a strong and mindful being. Thank you for the sweet man you are. Happy birthday. Eat something you really, really like today, yeah? Thank you. Something in VR chat. Oh, for Tempest concert? Oh, I wish. I wish. There's so much you gotta work on to make that a reality though. What did you eat on your birthday? What did I eat? I think I ate rice and spam before the stream for like a lunch, and then it was just like that, and then just non-stop streams, and then a whole bunch of whiskey. Then I passed out. That was it. I didn't eat anything for dinner at the time because I was going from stream to stream, and then by the time the karaoke ended, I was just completely hammered. Have you treated yourself? I treated myself the next day, and I got the what was it again? Lamb kebab. Yeah, that's 31 for you exactly. Lamb kebab with the sumac, extra sumac spices. It was good. It was tasty. Pao Pandan, thank you for the message. Happy birthday, Shinri. Thank you for the amazing streams and presents. Your koi pens love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Kayan? Shinri, happy birthday to my birthday twin. Hope today is kind and sweet to you. Thank you. I hope your birthday was wonderful too. Thank you. Thank you. Leonard Mills, thank you for the message. Happy birthday, Shinri. Thank you for being alright in the lives of the thank you for being a light in the lives of the companions. Ah, thank you. Thank you, me 30 fun. Yes, 30 is the new 30. And we're celebrating our 30 fun. 2 shots of whiskey, but using his birthday coverage. I think if I remember correctly, I just straight up took like swigs from the bottle. I didn't, was it bourbon? Maybe it was. Wait, do I have the bottle with me somewhere? Oh yeah, it is bourbon. Wheated bourbon mash bill. Mash bill? It's called Larceny. The brand. I actually kind of like it. It was bourbon, yeah. It's called Larceny. It's actually pretty nice. Larceny, yeah, like the crime. Oh, give me a moment, chat. It is late enough that we can open the windows now because it's getting pretty hot. Give me just a minute. I am back. Hello, everyone. Where were we? Oh, yeah. Verk, thank you for the message. Hope you're having a lovely birthday, Shinri, and that next year's holds wonderful things for you. Thank you for being a comfy and entertaining streamer, cheering you on all future projects. Thank you. Speaking of future projects, chat. Speaking of, I can't spoil, but oh my god, we have a lot of projects. I can't say anything. Manachan will actually block me if I did. But we have a lot of projects in the pipeline works. There's exciting things soon. There are lots of things coming up. A few of them I know the boys have put a lot of work into. And I'm sure when you see the results, it'll come across. So when it does finally come out, please give all your love and support to the boys because from my point of view, from the behind the scenes. They really did put a lot of effort and time and energy into these. So when it does come out, please shower them with love. But yeah, I can't really say anymore. I really want to tease, but I can't. Mana-chan debut. Mana-chan will debut, and the only thing that Mana-chan will do is show up on my stream and like actually bonk me live, and then the stream will just cut out. You'll see the gorilla popping out on the side with a giant baseball bat, and then just whack, and the stream goes off. Gimster, thank you for the super chat. I have an idea for next birthday. Maybe we could commission Titanfall 3 to be completed by next year, right? Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I think if you've watched what was it? HoloLight, the fourth fest? HoloFest? One of the HoloFest, the one that happened earlier this year. If you saw the tour video that I believe Axel, Hakka and Flayon did. Fourth Fest. Yeah, Fourth Fest. You can see Mana-chan in the background in a couple of shots. The giant gorilla with the bonk hammer. That's Mana-chan. Very intimidating. Wields the ironclad bonk hammer above our heads every single time. So yeah, that's Mana-chan. The Mana-chan cameo. Yeah, you can go look at the VOD and like Mana-chan is not like a mythical creature that doesn't exist, right? No, Mana-chan has like an actual physical presence. She will hunt you down and bonk you no matter how far you try to run away. Oh wait, let's continue. Casey Shinri, I am not good at expressing mushy feelings, but I hope you the best birthday today. You are loved and appreciated. Companions are always cheering you on. Thank you. Umemi. Happy birthday, Shinri. You are so very loved. Thank you so much. Gorimane is real and she's quickly approaching your location. Run. Sorry I didn't write more. I'm bad with feelings. No worries. It's all good. Thank you so much for the kind message. Thank you. You can run, but you can't hide. You can't escape. You can run, you can hide, but you can't escape my bonk. Honestly, yeah. It's like Thor, except instead of the hammer like returning to Thor's hand, it's like the hammer flies out and it goes after all of us. I think like more often it's Axel because he keeps getting his VODs bonked. The hammer has Axel on speed dial, goes straight to him whenever it happens. None can escape the bonk, exactly. Floor, thank you for the message. Cheers to the birthday koi, Shinri. You're an awesome guy, kind of inspirational too. You decided to try the piano again, inspired me to go back to composing music for a little bit too. You having 3 degrees and being a VTuber honestly made me feel less like a dummy for wanting to go into art after finishing my own proper profession degree. And I totally understand being really into ghosts, both in that way and in that way. You're also just really kind of supportive person. No doubt you bring comfort to many a koi collective. All of us are really glad you're here, and I don't think Tempus will be the same without you. Happy birthday, Shinri. Aww. Thank you. But yeah, one thing I would say is, if you're involved with working, practicing, just in some way engaged with any kind of creative process, whether it be music, art, writing, just anything in general, always find time for it, because it'll add up. It's like just, it just adds up. Don't give up. If you're trying to learn a new language, don't give up. Small bits here and there, as long as you keep at it, it gets better, and it keeps compounding. There are times when I think to myself, like, man, if I had just kept drawing, where would my skills be now? It's easy for me to say this now that, like, I'm at this age. I can look back and think to myself like, man, if I hadn't stopped drawing back when I was 14 years old, you know, where would I be at this moment? And it's very easy to think that. And so I guess the little warning message I would say from someone at my age is, don't stop. If you're young and you have lots of time in front of you, you know, don't stop. Don't ever stop. Keep finding a way to tap into that and to use it and keep getting more creative, keep getting more skilled and experienced at the things that you want to do. And for those of you who are around my age, it's still not too late. You can still keep going. You can still pick something and get good at it. Best time to plant a tree is 10 years ago. The second best time is now. Yeah, exactly. It's never too late. That's why I'm glad I met you, because I doodled for you over 100 days now. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you. Don't stop anyway with any age. Yeah, never stop. Don't stop. Just keep going. Keep going. But yeah. That's what I would say. Alright. Theo. Thank you so much for the message. Otanjobi omedetou Shinri. Congrats on another revolution celebration day around the sun. Thank you for always being here with us. Weekly opinions are growing together again. You should know that you inspired us a lot and gives us lots of motivations. Thank you. And Theo specifically, thank you for all the timestamps or the 1 hour messages in the middle of our streams. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Reminding everyone to stretch and unshrimp. Thank you. Oh, wait, we can't read this one. This is Choose This Shinri contributor messages. We haven't done the visual novel yet, so we can't read this one. In case there's any spoilers. No spoilers, chat. Ooh. We got to the end of the contributor messages for the boards. And now we have a little peek at the contributors for Choose This Shinri. And we'll be taking this on... when was it again? What was my schedule? Chat, I forgot my own schedule. Oh no. Saturday, that week. Not me forgetting my own schedule like the day after I posted it. Yes, we'll be going through that Choose This Shinri visual novel, I think. Game, visual novel. I guess visual novels are also games, so it all falls into that umbrella. But we will have that on Saturday. I literally look at your schedule multiple times because I forget. I do that too. I open up Twitter and then I think to myself like, wait, what was I supposed to be doing? And then I have to go to my own homepage to see my own pinned tweet, because otherwise I'm gonna forget. Sure, the Vesper suit is June 30th, 6 p.m., which is against the Choose the Shinri stream. Oh, we're going to be changing Friday stream. So Friday stream will be 1 hour later. Vesper will go from 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Japan Standard Time +1 on Friday. So we will push back that 1 hour. Let Vesper finish his 2.0, and then we will start our watch along on Friday at 7. I have the waiting room set up. What was it? I have the waiting room set up for the proper time. I think 7 p.m. I have the waiting room set up for 7 p.m. Sorry, my brain was not working. The fish brain is kicking in hard today. Time zone is weird. Yeah. I think it's only wrong on the schedule, but the waiting room should be fine. It's set to 7 p.m. Oh yeah, and then the Choose This Shinri visual novel game will be on the day afterwards, on Friday, or Saturday, sorry. I hate time zones, everything's all set in place and all that matters, yeah. The waiting rooms will be the best way to look at it. If the waiting room says 7 or 6 p.m., that's when I'll be going live. So please keep your eye on that one too. Thank you. Jess is a mess. Oh, Koiri, thanks for the stream today, Shinri. Wonderful to see all the talented Koi's hard work. Yeah. Thank you so much for all the Kois and all the contributors. There are so many. all the artists, all the writers, the people who put up the webpage together, composing the songs and everything. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. Let's hop over back here and listen to this cozy music real quick. Wow. Thank you everyone for contributing to this amazing project. This is really sweet, really cute. I will have a very sentimental moment going back at this, taking a look at all of these every now and then. Man. You'll be able to look at it anytime you'd like. I worry, for those who are hosting the website, I hope it doesn't cost too much. If there's a way I could get all these exported out, artwork and all. Otherwise, I can go ahead and just look at the, I believe there's like a text version. Uh-oh. I can't click anymore. Oh, there it is. I believe there was like a Sakudo board here, and then where was the text version? Twitter illustration. I remember there was like a text friendly version where it's just the text. I forget where that went though. Oh, accessibility. I think it's this one. I don't think it works in OBS if I click it. I think it works only on the browser. Yeah. There was a text version for Choose the Shinri. Ah, okay. Make sure you read the Kudo boards later. Yeah, I'll take a look at it over this coming days, over the couple of next coming days, and I'll do it off stream. But yeah, I'm currently opening this one inside OBS, so I don't think the pop-up will show up here. But yeah, thank you everybody. I'm really glad we managed to get through all the little boards. Wait, did we go through this one? I think we did, right? Oh, we did. Aww. Man. I'm gonna get emotional again. Hosting is free? Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Alright, chat. Thank you all for stopping by today. I think we'll go and call it for here. Managed to go through all of the memento board, as well as the mystery board. Can't wait to see you play Choose the Shinri. Oh, I can't wait either. Can't wait. I've seen so much artwork of it, and I have no idea where in the story the artwork belongs. So I'm really excited to see how that goes. But yeah, thank you everyone so much for stopping by, and again to everyone who contributed to this big project. I really appreciate it. Made this birthday really exciting. Yeah. Ooh, okay, no. Before I get emotional again, we're gonna send you off on a raid. Koyasumi, everybody. Ooh. Also, this one is a new outro scene. I believe this is made by BeastieN. Thank you so much for making this really cute pixel scene. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I saw this shared on Twitter before last weekend, I think. I had not got a chance to put it in, but now it's finally in here, and we have it as our outro screen. So BeastieN, thank you so much for making this. I want to give you a little shout out for putting all this together. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, before let me go ahead, set you off on a raid. Let's see, who's currently streaming? Ooh, it looks like Magni is currently playing Sonic Heroes. What does it say? Continuing Team Chaotix. I'll send you over to Magni's stream. Hope you have Hope you all have a wonderful time over at Magni's stream. It looks like he just started, so you'll be there just in time. Hope you all get lots of delicious food, water, stretch and wiggle around a bit. And I'll see you all tomorrow, chat. Koyasumi.